team is at Laboma. The other team is right here at the ANC corner at East Legon. And we are supported by all these wonderful businesses. 957 Daiquiri Bar, Sweet Tops, and Big Slice. Many shouts to the ANC corner. Let me bring my guys in. Winston Michael, the voice. Typically, you'd hear him talk about the NBA and NFL. And then I have Nana Kwame Labi, who's here, host of Sporty Plug. Now, if you haven't listened to Sporty Plug on SportyFM and you love betting, you are wasting your time. This is the show that airs every Monday to Friday, 12:30 to 1:30 p.m. If you want odds, they are cooking the odds live on radio, and they are serving it hot, live, not on a delayed feed, live and colored. And these are my guys joining me, Winston Michaels and Nana Kwame Labi. Shout out to my producers on the day, Evans Amelga, and Sergio Manucho himself, the one and only Sergio Manucho. Winston, let me take your initial thoughts on this. Just your general impression of the competition so far. Lots of people had different things to say. But after 3-4 weeks, we are at the final. Do you think it's been a worthwhile venture for FIFA, or you think it's been a waste of time?
I think it's been a worthwhile venture in many different aspects. The only people I think who complain about it are those who don't have teams in the Club World Cup, right? Because whether or not you made it to this point or not, you definitely had a chance to make some money. We saw some of our African teams in there gain a bit of experience, test their mettle against some of the world's elite teams, and it's good experience for some of our clubs. And also, they get valuable money that they can invest into their clubs to try and probably make their teams a lot better, and hopefully the next time around, maybe even go deeper into the competition. So for FIFA, it's been a worthwhile venture, Kosi, with this Club World Cup, and I think everybody who's participated has said the exact same.
Absolutely, everybody has said the exact same. Nana Kwame is here as well. Charlie, the guy is looking in very pensive mood. Nana Kwame, what are you looking forward to?
Because this game is honestly, if all right, sure. If you didn't give Chelsea a chance to be in the final, I'm sure this is one of the wonders of this year. Because honestly, personally, as a Chelsea fan, I didn't give them a chance to be in the final. I felt the team was a little bit immature. There were other more potential teams who were supposed to get to the final ahead of us. But so far, so good. Whether we beat the best teams in the world or we beat the worst teams in the world, we are still in the final. So I'm expecting Chelsea to put up a very good show today in the final against PSG.
Well, we'll see how it goes. All of that hopefully should be decided 90 minutes. I don't know how many people want an extended night, but hopefully it should be sorted out in 90 minutes. We are live on Sporty 106.1. We are live on X Spaces, live on Facebook. We are outside the studio today. We are at East Legon, the ANC corner. They are the ones hosting us. Many shouts to our partners this evening. 957 Daiquiri Bar. If you want to try daiquiri, spicy chicken wings, coconut fried rice, tacos, the best drinks and cocktails, 957 Daiquiri Bar, they have you locked down. If you want some wonderful shawarma, Sweet Top Bites, they are in there. Go out there, grab a shawarma. Trust me, you will love it. Take my word for it, you love it. And if you want a slice of pizza, big slice, medium size, small slice, whatever, go to Big Slice. They have the pizzas for you. So we are at the ANC corner. Shout out to the good people of ANC corner for hosting us. It will be fun. It will be great. If you are listening to us, it will be wonderful. Guys, we'll zone into the game in a bit. But let me take everybody's most enduring memory of the Club World Cup that they will take away with them. Kosi, let me start off with you. What's been your most favorite thing about this year's Club World Cup? And then when we are done, we'll take comments from the beautiful people who are here.
It's been an amazing tournament. The Brazilian teams were my biggest takeaway. They came to show us what South American football has to offer. We saw the likes of Fluminense and Botafogo, who beat PSG and make it to the advanced stages of this competition. They showed us that giving a little more resources, they will be able to stand toe-to-toe with some of the big teams. Another takeaway is how abysmally the African teams performed. We saw Mamelodi Sundowns give it a go. Al Ahly, I believe, should have done better. ES Tunis should have done better. But all in all, this has pitched the very best in the world against each other And we've seen water being separated from wine in this particular one.
I see. Winston, what for you are your most enduring memories or the biggest takeaways from this competition?
I think for me, the biggest takeaway would be how strong the Brazilian teams were. I don't think anybody actually gave them a chance, but they made it very exciting earlier on, which was very important because a lot of people did not know how the tournament would turn out, whether it was worthwhile watching, and some of the viewing times were late at night, depending on where you were in the world. But once you started to see Flamengo, the likes of Botafogo, the likes of Fluminense and the rest, just put on a clinic, a masterclass, go toe-to-toe with some of the world's best. That's when you knew that, yes, we've really, really entered a tournament. And if you don't take it seriously, in fact, that was a wake-up call to many, many clubs. Because if they hadn't taken it seriously from then on, we probably would not have these two teams in this final here. So that was my biggest takeaway. And I would say never underestimate any team that you found in this Club World Cup.
I see. Nana?
Well, we need to mention a team, Auckland City. Auckland City, they didn't have the best when it comes to playing in the tournament, but I think they're getting a goal. Their only goal in the tournament will be probably my favorite moment because we called it on the show on Sporty Plug Monday to Friday from 12:30 to 1:30. We called it and then we made some money there. So that will probably be my standout moment when Auckland City got their only goal against Boca Juniors. Then again, we have to give special mention to the Brazilian teams as well. Fluminense, amazing team. We've seen some very, very amazing talents in the Brazilian league. And Thiago Silva, oh my God. Thiago Silva is still going at age 40. And I don't know what else he needs to do for us to understand that he will probably go in the books as one of the best centre backs ever to play the game. So yeah, the Brazilian teams did very well, but Auckland, man, that goal that fetched me my money. Amazing.
Wonderful. This is Sporty 106.1. We are giving you live coverage of the FIFA Club World Cup final between Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain. Chelsea, UEFA Champions League winners. When was it? 2021, I believe. 2021, the last time they won the Champions League. Paris Saint-Germain, fresh of winning their first ever UEFA Champions League. First of many, I'm assuming, looking at how well this team is playing. But many shouts to ANC Corner. Many shouts to the businesses that have made this possible. 957 Daiquiri Bar. I see my very good friend Jeff. Jeff, how are you doing? Shout outs to you. Shout outs to Sweet Talk Bites. If you love your shawarmas, you can get that. Shout outs to Big Slice. If you love your pizza in whatever size it is, you will get that. If you love your daiquiris, your cocktails, your chicken wings, your tacos, 957 Daiquiri Bar. Those are the people you should be talking to. My very good friend and colleague Yao Fosulabi just walked in. Kawa, we call him. He's the cooker of these wonderful features we have on the Sporty Story. Our dear team looks really pathetic, but fine. Man United to death. I was asking the guys, so I'll ask you that same question too. Your thoughts on the competition overall. And one, that's the first question. Second one is, what will be your takeaways from the FIFA Club World Cup before we talk to our audience?
I think it's been a really good tournament. I think initially when the competition talks about how players are going to get fatigued and all of that. I mean, we've had only one very serious injury with Jamal Musiala.
Yeah.
And I think that ultimately the competition has just served its purpose, really. And for a final like this, and to see how many people want to patronize this final, it tells you that there's still an untapped space in club football. And that's where Gianni Infantino and his people have seen that this is something that they can put a lot of money in, and people are still going to love. And I think that it's given us a really good final as well. PSG Chelsea is a big game, and I can't wait for it to begin.
I see. But what's your biggest takeaway? I don't know whether you've answered that. Personal takeaway, when you think about this competition, what will be that most enduring memory?
I think the biggest memory from this competition, I don't think the matches have been extremely memorable. I think that they've been normal games, and maybe just how the South American teams played. I mean, I think that they gave us reason to believe that, yeah, I mean, there are still football powerhouses out there. And it was really nice to see. I mean, Fluminense, Flamengo, Botafogo, and then River Plates and Boca Juniors, all of them putting out their best in this tournament. And I think that it was a really good watch. So, yeah, from the South Americans, I think that they gave us some really lovely football. And that's my biggest takeaway, really, from this competition.
Well, we'll see how many of these players will move on to bigger clubs in Europe, right? I guess usually when competitions like this are done, European teams almost wake up to say, wait, I didn't know this player existed. Let's go and sign him.
Exactly.
And sometimes it works.
Exactly.
Sometimes it doesn't.
And I think that there should be a lot more eyes on the South American, leagues and South American competitions, because how they've played, it just tells you that there's still a lot of talent out there. And it's crazy to me how European teams are not tapping into that space, really.
Unless you are maybe FC Porto.
Yeah,
exactly.
They buy because there are quite a number of talented players out there that I feel like they should move to Europe and probably play in the UEFA Champions League.
Okay, we'll see. Let's digress slightly. Let me just update our listeners on the final of the Wimbledon. It's ended, and it was Yannick Sinner's Wimbledon. He's beating Carlos Alcaraz to win 4-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4, 3-1. Winston, you said it's 1-1 now. Yeah. So the last final went to Alcaraz. Now this has gone to Yannick Sinner. I say that these two gentlemen have sparked off a rivalry, or they've sparked a rivalry for the next 10 years, and we'll see them compete for the biggest prizes in tennis in many, many years to come. Many, many years to come. Let's speak to some members of our audience. I don't know whether we can bring them. Yes. Let me speak to our guy. Chairman, please have a seat. Please have a seat. Wonderful. What's your name?
Honorable Jacob Ajagba.
I see. Which team do you support?
Chelsea all the way.
Chelsea all the way?
Yes.
You are confident?
100%.
What gives you the confidence?
Oh, we can do it OT 12, so we can do it again. We do it 2012. Nobody respect us, but we made it.
I see.
The same thing, 2001. 2021.
2021.
We do it. So the day we everybody is against Chelsea, that's what we show up.
I see. What? Give me a prediction.
I dream say 1-0.
1-0
against
1-0 against PSG.
Yes.
Honorable, we'll see if your prediction will come true. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Let's go inside.
Yes, let's go into the crowd and let's get a few more people to speak to. In the meantime, but do you originally support PSG or you don't like Chelsea?
That's my team.
PSG is yours.
That's my team.
Okay. What are your expectations for tonight's game?
Definitely, I'm expecting a good game, but obviously, yes, PSG win.
Do you want to give us a prediction?
3-0 PSG.
Hey, 3-0 PSG.
Yeah, or more.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oof. That's a hot prediction. A wild one. Chairman says Aputo. We'll see. It will all be settled after 90 minutes.
Even if
Definitely
yeah, I'm
PSG.
expecting a good game.
A good game. Okay. Thank you so much, Pino. Now let's speak to some more people. I like it when people show up with their colors.
I hope you can see this.
No, we can see
I hope
everything.
can you see the goal? This will be the goal for the.
Okay, no problem. You tell
Okay.
us your name.
My name is Brain. I expect a good game. First half at least 0-0 because first half PSG is very good at first half. So at least I expect Chelsea to manage the game at first half, and second half you are scoring then 3 goals in second half.
3 goals.
3 goals.
3 goals.
And they will score 1. 3 goals. So the scoreline is goes to 3-1.
3-1 to Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Charlie, I like the vim. I like the vim. I like
So
the vim.
the next 4 years, band is going to be a gold band.
Gold badge. I
you.
see. That sounds confident. Now that's a very confident Chelsea fan. Aha, we have his friend. Bossman, your name?
Yeah, Chairman, I'll be Rexford.
Okay. Tell me your thoughts on tonight's game.
In fact, today, I'm not expecting anything but the best. I hear my colleague over here, the PSG fan, saying 3-0. In fact, if I go bed, because as we come ready every day, win this match. I mean, this is every day together. I mean, the manga every day together.
Yes.
Yeah, Chelsea, they win 3-1.
3-1.
I swear.
3-1.
I swear.
Strong predictions. I love the boldness of the prediction.
Nathan,
So somebody said 3-0 PSG.
Yeah, I actually predicted same on my
3-1 Chelsea.
on my Tibet app. So for to cash out some big money.
Maybe you need to give us a few pointers.
Yeah, I mean, let me quickly go on the app and find out what the odds are. But for our audiences listening to us on radio, if you are 18 years and above, you are allowed to enter the world and play with champions on SportyBet. So I open my SportyBet app, I click on the Chelsea PSG game. Currently, the odds for Chelsea to win the game is 5.30, meaning it looks like SportyBet is not giving Chelsea a chance in this game, and PSG to win is 1.72, which is it's not a small odd. It's actually a huge odd. But for our audiences who don't know about the latest feature, which is the One Up feature, let me quickly explain that to you for you. But One Up is similar to the Two Up feature, but this time around, you see the Two Up feature, you have your team that you prefer to go up by 2 goals or to lead by 2 goals win that. This time around, it's a little easier because you can choose a particular team to lead at least by a goal in the game. So you don't have to wait for the final whistle. At the moment that happens, you've made your money. So this is exclusive to SportyBet, and it's regulated and by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. So the odds for Chelsea to win once again is 5.30, and away to win, which is PSG, is 1.2. If you're looking at a draw, it's 4 cities. So quickly go on your SportyBet app and let's make some money together.
That's Nana Kwame Labi. He's host of Sporty Plug on SportyFM every weekday, 12:30 to 1:30. 12:30 to 1:30. Every weekday, Monday to Friday. Tune in to listen to Nana Kwame and the boys cooking the odds live on radio for you to enjoy and make some money. I see that the mic is at the back. Chairman, good evening. What's your name?
Absolutely Chelsea.
Hey, that's the name. The name is absolutely Chelsea.
Absolutely.
It tells me
absolutely.
everything I need to know. Give me a prediction.
Well, I mean, it's obvious that we are the underdogs, but there's precedent to show that whenever we are considered that way, we go ahead to shock the world. And I don't want to repeat the history, but I mean, the data we all know. So, I mean, tonight we are still the underdogs. Even if you look at Sporty's odds, it shows that we have a very small likelihood to win, but we'll shock the world, Nathan.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you so much. I like the confidence of the Chelsea fans. I really love the confidence of the Chelsea fans. My very good friend MC Kobe Perry is in the building. Yeah, let's pass the mark. Yeah. Let's pass it on. Aha. The guy was Chairman, how are you?
Adeku.
Talk. How are you?
Adeku.
I like that.
Yeah.
What's your name?
My name is Neza.
Okay. Which team are you supporting?
I'm not supporting any team. I'm a Barca fan.
Oh, you are a Barca fan?
Yeah, but I would appreciate it if Chelsea wins.
You appreciate it if Chelsea wins?
Yeah.
That's a very interesting one. Do you have a prediction? Which scoreline do you think will play out this evening?
I think maybe 2-1.
2-1 Chelsea?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me, are you disappointed Barcelona is not here?
Not really. I mean, they selected the teams based on your performance over the years in the UEFA Champions League. And for some time, we've not really had a good performance. So I think it's fair. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much. We are at the ANC corner, East Legon. That's where we are. And shout out to the people at ANC corner, the management. And shout outs to all the businesses we are partnering tonight. 957 Daiquiri Bar. If you want to experience a wonderful daiquiri, go out there, get one, sample. If you love it, get yourself a glass. They've got great tacos, great coconut fried rice, wings, all kinds of amazing things. And all kinds of amazing things provided for by 957. So go in, grab a menu, see what they have. They are just in the food market. Just enter, grab a drink. Sweet Top Bites, if you love your shawarma, they are here for you. And Big Slice, if you love your pizza, they are also there. I see that some people are standing. Please, there are seats available. Food, order some drinks, enjoy yourself, because tonight will be a good night. And it will be a fantastic night for the clubs, because whoever wins walks away with at least $120 million. That is enough to plug a lot of holes in the club account. Already, the teams, by making it here, have made a lot of money. And they are very happy with what they've done. MC Kobe Perry, Charlie Albi.
This will be very fast.
How do you mean?
I don't want to say this loud, right? But it will be like premature ejaculation.
Oh, how? Bro.
I'm telling you, it will be very fast.
Fast as in what?
It will be very quick. Trust me. I'm telling you, we will leave here very soon.
We'll leave, but the game is 90 minutes.
I'm telling you, it will be very fast. There will be no stress. There will be no
Okay, so who's winning?
Oh. They know. They know.
The United fans find
deep
them awake.
down, they know.
And they
Why are you doing this?
United fans, you know they anywhere close to this tournament. But you left your house. Can't they do against for a year?
The thing is, obviously we cannot play. And you know how to play. So we are watching you play. So play, let us see.
So give us a prediction, Kobe.
I don't need to.
Is that you? Pains.
I said they know.
The first finger team.
Charlie, I won't mention they know.
Club World Cup final.
3 times.
Yes, first team England.
We don't need to say it.
So
they know.
Hey, Charlie, that thing, stop talking. Give us our credit because we tried. Yes.
Today is not about credit, it's about winning the cup. You are the one with $80 million, right? You keep it. But you know deep down. Why are you doing that to yourself? Why?
Anyway.
Why?
Anyway, we are live on Sporty 106.1. Shout outs to ANC Corner for hosting us. Shout outs to all the businesses supporting us tonight. 957 Daiquiri Bar, shout outs to you. Shout outs to Big Slice. I see Edwin from Big Slice. Edwin, how are you doing? We'll be coming to you at halftime. Shout outs to Sweet Top Bites. If you are around East Legon, just make your way here. Come to ANC Corner. Just sit down, have a seat, relax, enjoy yourself, because it will be a good night. It will be a wonderful night. I guess officially this is when the football season ends, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, this is when the football season ends.
Yeah, officially, yeah.
Officially.
Yeah.
After this, all the rest.
I just want you, like, if you know that you lose, just let me know. That's it. I don't know how to, you see, it's something that we all know, but it's like people don't want to admit it. I don't understand this thing.
Kobe, but the game hasn't even started. How can you say you know the team that
Charlie. Charlie, what's that? We don't like saying the truth. Like why?
United fans speak. They think every
Why
team
are
is
you bringing
united.
the United factor here?
When United fans speak, they think every team is united or Arsenal. You better recognize the team that's in the final. This no be United,
Let me tell you one thing. I've said they know. But do you realize that when I say they know, it's only one group of people who are responding to me? Have you to realize? I've not mentioned
But
anything's
you,
name.
but you know
but
why
when
they
I
know?
say they know,
You know why they're
it's
responding?
only one group of teams.
Do you know why they're responding? Kobe. They are responding because they know they will win. That's why.
Anyway, I
They
like
know
that.
they will win. That's why
I
they're
like
responding.
that. I like that. I like the atmosphere. It's all charged. It's all nice. So a few guys before. All right. So let's.
I love the atmosphere. I love it.
Look, Winston,
it's charged up.
It's a great atmosphere. Hopefully, we should have a good game.
Yes.
To go with that. The guys are still here. My production team's still in place. My producers are here. Calvin Osmansa is joining us. Calvin, how are you doing? Calvin is host of Sporty News Extra on SportyFM. Calvin, the Chelsea fans say they are winning. There's a PSG fan here, a Barca fan who is sympathizing with Chelsea. Kobe Perry, obviously, a Man United fan who wants PSG to win. But what do you think of tonight's game?
Well, it's going to be a very tight game. And if you've seen Chelsea in finals, they are highly unpredictable. And they are coming on the back of, the tag as underdogs. And that gives them that confidence to override this PSG team. But from what I have seen PSG do in the last 9-10 months, I don't see Chelsea can stand them. I don't see Chelsea standing toe to toe to them. I think PSG have all the avenues to plunge holes in the Chelsea team. But Champions League final.
Yeah.
He Bayern Munich scored for
God is not against Chelsea. God is a few points from the wider sports world. For the tennis fans, if you don't know, Yannick Sinner has won Wimbledon. He beat Carlos Alcaraz by 3-1. Great. On the footballing side of things, the reports are that Arsenal are almost done with Victor Gyökeres. So, for those who are interested in the transfer business, Arsenal are going to get their striker. They are almost there. But it's true. They are almost there.
Nathan, I don't have a problem. If you give a cutlass to a teacher, what would a teacher do with a cutlass?
Hey!
Ateta Bonfu able to strike one.
Oh, but we all agree that Ateta
No, he's not good. The man is. What Enzo Maresca has done to Chelsea in the last couple of years. Less than 2 years.
This is Ateta's
Ateta
time
has
now.
spent 5 years
This
at
is his
Arsenal.
time now.
Five. Oh. He's bought more goalkeepers than strikers. He's now looking for a striker. And you think he can do anything better? Nothing will happen. Charlie, stop it.
Calvin, no, this is unfair to Mikel Arteta. Very unfair to Mikel Arteta.
So someone someone just gave me a text that I see the comeback from Senna for like a revenge kind of thing. So everybody was against it. Everybody thought Alcaraz would beat Senna again, and then the unthinkable happened. So that's what's going to happen against PSG. And I told him that's tennis. This is what football. This will be shot as premature ejaculation.
Hey, be careful. Oh.
I'm telling you. I said this will be so short, so fast, so quick.
Okay,
quickie.
Let's get into the starting 11 for the game. So Chelsea, who are the designated home team, Chelsea, Robert Sanchez in post, Gusto, Chalobah, Colwill, and Kukuraya. The midfield, Reece James, Felipe Caicedo, Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, and Joao Pedro. Joao Pedro leading the line. For Paris Saint-Germain, they've got a very recognizable starting 11. Gianluigi Donnarumma, a back four of Hakimi, Marquinhos, Beraldo, and Mendes. A midfield three of Vitinha, Ruiz, and Neves. And a front three of Kvaratskhelia, Dembele, and Desiree Doué. So that's the starting 11 for either side. Kosi, your initial thoughts on the starting 11, and then we can ask the audience what they think of the starting 11.
I don't think there are any surprises there for these particular teams. Chelsea, then again, are playing Reece James in midfield. They are looking to neutralize that PSG midfield threat. That has been the gusto that this team, PSG team, has needed to propel them to some of the biggest victories. But then again, this game is very important tactically, simply because how early the first goal goes in will determine the complexion of the game. You remember when Enzo Maresca was asked by a journalist that, listen, PSG would have most of the ball. Are you willing? He said, "What? Who said so?" So it shows you that he's coming in with a plan, not to sit back, but to look to control proceedings. PSG will have their work cut out. They are coming up against a completely different outfit than they've come up against. We saw them against Bayern Munich. We saw them in the last game against Real Madrid, which is a team that's still forming. And this lineup is their most predictable yet. Off air, Winston spoke about of world beaters. They've got Mayulu, Lee Kang-in, Gonzalo Ramos, Kipembe. That's about it. But if either Vitinha or Neves or Joao Pedro is out of this team, who replaces them in the middle of that park? And Zaire Emery do the same job that they do or not? So you look at that. You look at this Chelsea team as well. Joao Pedro has come in. Look, he's playing up front.
So that will only be the surprising factor. But for the center pairing, the center back pairing, I'm very happy we have Chalobah there to match the speed of PSG. It's very obvious that that's what Coach Enzo Maresca is looking forward to do, to get players that can match the pace of PSG. So far so good. Let's see how they do it. I mean, I'm looking forward to for someone like Gusto to have his best game yet. In this game, you can't afford to be 50% fit on the pitch. You need to give in your all. So I'm looking forward for Chelsea to do something to change the game.
All right, we'll see how it goes. Winston, let's see if we can get some reaction.
How confident are you feeling about your team?
Very confident.
Do you like the lineup?
Oh yeah, of course. Obviously, the coach knows what he's doing. There's no change, and there's a saying that if it's not broken, don't fix it. So, yeah.
So Nathan, he's feeling confident about his lineup, and he says, yes, exactly. You see the lineup. Vim day or Vim no day?
Charlie, the Vim day the lineup inside there. PSG them for stand proper. Them for stand proper. But we know they talk plenty. With the Bob. To the Obianye on Tennessee. I not say by half time there. Something go happen, make people believe say Chelsea. We no can say we can't play with the Bob. Yeah, man.
So he loves the lineup. How about you? Do you like the lineup?
Same. I like the way we choke the midfield. So we say we go press the people. You were the full about the lineup we come right now.
You know, people were saying that Chelsea for play defensive, then for fierce more because PSG. You think say Chelsea for play that way?
And the defensive there we already get that for one team inside. But they like the front 3-2. So if we get any counter, then go feel run quickly, then make something for them.
Sharp. Let me move. Oh, sorry, boss. Let me move this way. Boss, how you see the two lineups?
Oh, the lineup be okay. So we are waiting starting.
So based on the lineup, no, who you see say he get a better chance of winning this game?
Oh, PSG.
PSG.
Yeah,
it's obvious.
Yeah.
How many goals?
3-0.
3-0. All right. So he says 3-0.
Road show, you just come and do against what? Which team do you support?
Arsenal fan.
You an Arsenal fan?
Yeah.
Hey, Atapeni.
Arsenal Barcelona.
Charlie.
Kobe Berry.
Charlie, this agenda there.
But Arsenal the Club World Cup from home.
Yes, see Arsenal the Club World Cup from home. Oh, Charlie. You are come to hate watch. I am telling you, I'm saying it once again. This will be quick, fast, and short. Trust me.
So I got some gentlemen right here. I know you guys have been watching your phones and you've seen the lineup. Who are you supporting today? You haven't seen the lineup. But who are you supporting today?
Chelsea.
Chelsea. You think Chelsea can beat this PSG team?
Oh, yeah.
How confident are you?
Go keep quiet, then go house, go.
Oh, Charlie.
It be so. All right, so he's going clearly for PSG. Unsurprisingly good PSG.
Do you know what I want, Winston? For some funny reason. Just to make this more dramatic and exciting. First 15 minutes, Chelsea first goal. I'm going on first 15 minutes. I want you to score first.
But
I want Chelsea to score first. First 15 minutes, Chelsea first goal.
But Kobe Perry.
I want to make this dramatic.
Kobe Perry.
Oh, Charlie.
Kobe Perry.
Oh, Charlie.
Kobe Perry.
Oh, Charlie. Online, Magio.
Wait, Kobe Perry. Kobe Perry.
Pedro to score. Yes, first 15 minutes, first
See,
goal.
I hope that's not what you prayed for when you went to church, because that would be the greatest mistake PSG will ever
Bro,
make.
first 15 minutes, I want Chelsea first goal.
That would be the greatest mistake
Charlie.
PSG will ever make.
Today.
It will be over in 15 minutes if Chelsea score first.
I like this. I like this energy, Winston. I like this energy.
I see another Chelsea fan here. Let me get his thoughts. Charlie, how you they see the game?
Something we for argue about.
So obviously the United fans they here, the Arsenal fans they here, I see Barcelona fans and things. Then they play against. They say Chelsea. They say why are they here? They say then they hate watch.
Oh no, it's all support.
I saw support. It be low key.
The world is against. I understand that the world is us, but you see the main point. So many people will cry home today.
So many people will cry home today, including Kobe Perry.
Oh, I don't have a problem if I cry.
Yeah,
I don't have a problem if I cry.
Last time at the bet, you see, last time you were at a Chelsea game.
Yeah.
You cried.
I didn't cry. Let me tell you something.
You cried.
Just in case, you want to eat something, you want to drink something, you are a Chelsea fan. You are, oh, please. Go and find something to eat first. I'm advising you, please, just enter any place, get some food, get some drinks, and get yourself okay first.
Kobe Perry.
Don't wait for 90 minutes. You might go home hungry, please.
Kobe Perry.
Hey.
Fan. And the PSG fans here, then go fast check.
Hey.
Wonderful. Kickoff will be in about a minute and a half to 2. But a quick reminder that we are live on Sporty 106.1 FM. We are the voice of sport. We are Ghana's first and exclusive 24-hour all-sport radio station. We are out of the studio today. We are at the ANC corner at East Legon. Shout outs to ANC corner for us. And tonight, we are getting great support from the following businesses in the food market. 957 Daiquiri Bar. They've got the best daiquiris, cocktails, tacos, wings, loaded fries, coconut fried rice. It's absolutely amazing. I put Winston Michaels on some of that. He absolutely loved it. If you love your shawarmas, then you can go to Sweet Top Bites just next to 957. Go and grab a shawarma to enjoy as the game is happening. And then Big Slice. If you love your pizza, Big Slice will give you wonderful pizza this evening. So the guys are around. Just raise your hand. I see the people from 957, from Sweet Top Bites, from Big Slice. Just signal them. They'll bring you a menu. Choose what you want to eat or drink and have yourself a good time this evening. All right, we'll be getting to kickoff. Let me take the final round of predictions from my guys. Right? From my guys. Let me start off with Kelvin. Okay. Let me start off with Winston. Okay. Winston.
So, professionally, I think a 2-1 victory for Chelsea will be assured.
Okay, and unprofessionally?
Unprofessionally, it will be 3-1.
I see.
And it will be over quickly and excruciatingly painful. That's what I'm predicting.
Okay, extreme pain for PSG. Kobe, Kobe, you were going round and round. You said some people will go home early.
Yes.
And it will be quick.
Yes.
What's the prediction?
This will be a humiliation for the history books of this game. I'm telling you.
Charlie, listen, if it doesn't work well, are you ready for the heat you get tonight?
I'm on my 2 feet. I will face it. I'm telling you. I'm saying they will add Articles defeat, Inter Miami's defeat, Madrid's defeat, and give it to Chelsea. I'm telling you.
Kobe, if this doesn't work, you go chop hot tonight. Oh.
Who did them a point inside? Who did them a point inside? Sanchez. Hey, Charlie, it's over.
Yeah, who
Sanchez did them a point inside.
Yeah, who be down?
They know. Their keeper. Let them mention their keepers. They know.
Kobe.
They know.
Kobe, be very afraid of Chelsea in finals. Always remember that.
You are a Ghana. You understand this? Egba, egbu.
Egba, egbu. Yo, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Where are my guys? Nana, give us a prediction.
This guy keeper be Onana. You can't talk about my keeper. Who keeper you Onana? You get defender as goalkeeper. You can't talk about my goalkeeper. You know well. This one, it be 3-1 win for Chelsea.
3-1.
3-1. You take what?
My keeper be Onana, but you know say Courtois take 4.
Now, Charlie, your braids are too tight. Yeah, your braids are too tight. So, it be 3-1. Chelsea. Chelsea, Chelsea.
And as you can feel the fever here as well. If you're home, if you're not enjoying, just make sure you drop in here at ANC Corner, where we bring into you live commentary, live coverage of the FIFA Club World Cup final between Chelsea and Paris Saint-Germain. It's been an exciting month so far, with PSG still in dominance. Their only blame has been that loss to Botafogo. But for Chelsea, who many have had lots of doubts about them, they've come into this competition and they've proven beyond all reasonable doubt that whatever is said before them, they are going to deliver. Even then, it's another grand opportunity for London's first, London's finest, the pride of London, to once again drop the shoulders of Paris Saint-Germain. Probably looking at what Botafogo did to do likewise. It's going to be an interesting day, an interesting evening of football that will sum it all up with a trophy at stake. Chelsea could once again be champions of the world, but PSG are looking for their first ever title with Luis Enrique, who's built a resolute, a very fantastic, formidable Paris Saint-Germain side that is fearful to be. And as you can see, there's lots to look forward to in this particular game with PSG's Desiree Doué. There's also that claim for the Ballon d'Or, which Ousmane Dembele has been rising high. Talks have been about Vitinha and others. But let's see how things will pan out for the two teams. Winston Michaels and Nathan Kwa are going to be my summarizers, giving me, as well as Nana Kwame giving me bits and pieces of what the game has actually summed up to be. But it's a big night and a very big evening for everyone involved in here. Sporty 106.1 FM across all affiliates in Kumasi and Takrady. You can also join us on your Digibox. Just scan for SportyFM and we'll do justice to that. Before we get into the main game, Nathan Kwao, let's give shout outs to our partners who are making this a success. Thank you very much. We are partnered tonight by ANC Corner. Shout outs to ANC Corner. My guys, a round of applause for ANC Corner. They've made all this possible. A round of applause to all the businesses that are supporting us. 957 Daiquiri Bar, Sweet Tops, and Big Slice. If you want something to drink, something wonderful to drink, a cocktail, a daiquiri, just go to the good people of 957 and then they'll give you something wonderful. If you love your shawarmas, go to Sweet Top Bites. And if you love your pizza, go to Big Slice. A round of applause to all the businesses supporting us tonight. A round of applause. Please give them a round of applause. Calvin, so those are the people who have made this viewing party absolutely possible this evening on SportyFM.
Well, thank you so much, Nathan Kwao. And we get ourselves into the game proper. It's been a very, very lengthy month of football when it comes to the FIFA Club World Cup. And I'm sure the final end will be the Chelsea have Sanchez, Colwell, Chalobah in there because Levi Colwell steps in and Adarabioyo would have to drop out of that particular team. At the right and left backs, you have that is Malagusto, and also on the left-hand side, Marco Correa, who's been one of the very, very difficult left-backs to beat when it comes to football. Reece James drops in midfield, and he gets in to replace Christopher Nkunku, Moises Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, Cole Palmer, Pedro Neto, who's actually been the live wire, playing just right behind João Pedro for Paris Saint-Germain, and Gianluigi Donnarumma, Achraf Hakimi, Marquinhos, Lucas Beraldo, in for the suspended William Pacho, Nuno Mendes, Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha, and João Neves. The dream midfield every team would want to have by virtue of what they've displayed this season. There's Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembele leads the attack, and then Vicha Varaskelia on the left-hand side of PSG's forward line. This evening, Ali Reza Fagani from Iran as the center man at the MetLife Stadium, where in a matter of seconds, there was a whoa blow for the start of the game. It's been an exciting time in Chelsea, looking more like the favorites here at the ANC Corner, but on paper, PSG are the favorites. So Ali Reza Fagani will quickly have the pleasant treats exchange. But quick thoughts on the two sets of teams. Reece James drops into that midfield and Christopher Nkunku gets back onto the bench. What is Enzo Maresca trying to do with us?
So it's quite surprising for me, and honestly, even though in the back of every Chelsea fan's mind, we knew Enzo Maresca would try that, knowing very well that Lavia is injured and may not be able to start the game today, even though he's on the bench. So I think we just have to believe in Enzo Maresca's tactics for today and hope for the best and hope that everything goes on well. But I would have preferred to see this Strasbourg player.
Which one? Andre
Santos. Yes, I would have preferred to see Andre Santos in there. But I mean, let's trust the coach and see what he has for us.
Wow, let's see what he has for us. And you know, Adarabio had a very good semi-final, but he drops to the bench. What do you make of Levi Colwell stepping in?
I think it's a perfect game for Levi Colwell. He's been arguably our best defender this season. He's improved leaps and bounds, and I think Enzo Maresca has gone with the same set of players that he trusts. So it's all about what he sees in training, the seriousness, the ability to handle the occasion, and yes, I think that's informed his decision. And of course, you also need a veteran presence like Adarabioyo, who can come in the dying embers of the game to probably shore up things in the back. So I mean, strategically, I think he's played it well.
Well, let's see what happens, and that is the thought of Winston Michaels on the sub that has come in from Enzo Maresca. Marquinhos, very, very resolute soldier who is in the heart of that PSG defense. There is Ousmane Dembele in attack. The spine of the team, Vitinha, in that midfield. Very, very exciting time for exciting night ahead of us, and in the next 2 hours, possibly 2.5 hours, it could be a game for any of the two sides. And the legendary Michael Buffer, as always, doing it the American style, bringing life and vibe to the occasion. And it's going to be Sporty 106.1 FM in Accra, and Ali Reza Fagani will send us the signal for the game in a matter of 10 seconds. The FIFA Club World Cup's climax this evening. European giants PSG, and they would have to start second to Chelsea, who kickstart with a quick ball back to Robert Sanchez, who leads with a very long ball into the half of PSG, and the Parisians would have that solace after 12 seconds with their goalkeeper Gianluigi Donnarumma, who makes it a short pass to Marquinhos, the captain of the team. Press it down inside the penalty area. It's Lucas Beraldo. Close by is Nuno Mendes. Mendes with a long ball into central midfield, but Dembele is offside and wouldn't want to attack that ball. A long pass there from Levi Colwell to Robert. João Pedro advancing to the penalty area, but no space for him, and he gets the ball back to Cole Palmer. Palmer running out the PSG defensive delivery inside the penalty area, but Donnarumma brings it down. Chelsea with a claim 10 to go for the opener.
Well, it clearly tells you what Chelsea have planned to do is to take the bull by the horn and go direct into the Lions' Den, which is the half of PSG. But so far so good, we're just hoping that Sanchez will be distributing the ball quicker. Can do well to put the ball in the back of the net. PSG are always favorites in this particular game.
Up to João Pedro. Pedro with the ball delivery, but it's been blocked there by Vitinha. João Neves trying to win possession in Chelsea with the first corner kick, and he can feel the vibe and energy here. Just a minute and 30 seconds into the game, and Chelsea are already pinning PSG to their own half.
Yes, I mean that obviously looks like the game plan. They are going to push, they are going to press, and make sure that PSG don't have enough of the ball. That's how we can see a goal in this particular game.
Nana Kwame with the starts there. Shot corner kick quickly delivered. Cole Palmer still on the ball. Leaves the ball for Rhys James. Rhys James down the left hand side. Leaves the ball for Pedro Neto. Neto with the delivery. Sent in a long one. Marco Correa connects to the ball, but it wasn't the best of connections. And it drops away to Levi Colwell, who keeps the ball in play. Rhys James with a connection that drops into the penalty area, but that delivery has been cleared by PSG. Not too far. And Ali Reza Fagani will quickly whistle for an incident, and he gives a clear warning. It looks more like an offside. João Pedro was clearly offside there. PSG overwhelming favorites for this game by Chelsea by virtue of what they've delivered. A stunning semi-final 4-0 drubbing of Real Madrid, who had never lost at the FIFA Club World Cup. Chelsea very much determined to upset the odds. Levi Cole wins possession. Ball drops to Cole Palmer. João Neves makes a very good dive and he steals the ball away. Nuno Mendes with the ball down the left-hand side, trying to win possession. Pressure from João Pedro, but he's been forced to get the ball back to Lucas Beraldo. Finds Vitinha. Vitinha drops the ball down the right-hand side. And the Portugal internationals who are in this team could go all the way to win 7 different trophies in the last 12 months. That is a phenomenal achievement if it should happen. This will be the 6th one before the Super Cup.
This is an amazing stat to know that the Portuguese under the year have really stepped up, and they're really making sure that their names are written in the history books as one of the best players in the world. I mean, Pedro Neto on the left, João Pedro also, who's Brazilian, also trying to do something for the Chelsea squad as well.
Game continues just 4 minutes inside, and it's PSG with the ball. A free kick that was awarded to them and is quickly spread down the left-hand side. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, no space for him as PSG are being forced. They are being pinned to their own half. And Marquinhos will quickly spread play down the right-hand side. Kvaratskhelia as rather Achraf Hakimi. And that was a very good defensive work there from Pedro Neto. And the kind of work rate they would have to put in to stop Hakimi would have to be more than usual.
Yeah, I mean, from the look of things, Pedro Neto will have to be doing double of the work he's expected to do. I mean, attacking and defending at the same time. So definitely, it looks like, yeah.
João Pedro inside the penalty area. A quick twist and a turn, but Marquinhos, very much experienced, will quickly walk him out of the penalty area and leaves the ball for Pedro Neto. Neto drops it down for João Pedro. Pedro leaves it for Marco Correa. Finds Neto. Neto trying to get the better of Marquinhos, but Marquinhos steals the ball away and he finds Beraldo, who's been forced to pass the ball away, and Marquinhos was telling him, I wanted the return. Pressure on the PSG defense.
I mean, that's the way to go. Chelsea need to press, and pressing is the name of the game right now, because the more you give PSG the chance to play, the more they punish you. So pressing is the way to go right now.
Well, don't allow PSG to have enough time on the ball. Ray James inside midfield. He wins possession. Lays it down for Cole Palmer. Advancing into the final third. He has Malo Gusto down his right-hand side. Decides to go on a solo, but Fabian Ruiz drops in, trying to win possession. Cole Palmer still with the ball and delivery from Malo Gusto. But the clearance comes in from Beraldo, not too far. And Nuno Mendes acrobatically will clear his line. And Rich James will do all to get the ball back for Chelsea. And it's Moises Caicedo, but he's given the ball away. The intent was very much clear, but the execution lacking precision. Chelsea on top after 6 minutes.
I keep saying that the name of the game right now is pressing and pressing and pressing. I mean, the back four are supposed to be very, very alert, so that when they leave the space in the back, the balls will be going towards that side. So far, so good. 5 minutes, 6 minutes into play. Chelsea look to be the favorites for the first half.
Chelsea looking favorite from the start of the game. And it's PSG being forced. Chelsea are settled, giving them any space. Sporty 106.1 FM. We are coming to you live from 957 Daiquiri Bar here at ANC Corner. And we are bringing you the very best of coverages. Don't forget that there is also another team elsewhere at Laboma bringing you that coverage also as well. So there's a double coverage for all of us. Throw in for Chelsea. Malo Gusto drops it down the left side. He finds Chalobah. Plays it all the way to Levi Cole. Cole weighs his options. A quick ball to Enzo Fernandez. Lays the ball for Moises Caicedo. Caicedo down the right hand side. Cole Palmer. Can he keep it in play? He does well to pick it up. Down the right hand side of Chelsea's attack. He has Nuno Mendes. Mendes comes up top. Malo Gusto picks up the scrap. And it's Chelsea still in possession of the ball down the right hand side. Malo Gusto. And Nuno Mendes will keep calm and watch him as Chelsea will get back into midfield to rebuild the attack. And it hasn't been easy for Luis Enrique as he steps out of his dugout to try and control the game inside the center circle. Moises Caicedo drops the ball down the left-hand side. Pedro Neto, arguably being the live wire of this Chelsea team at the FIFA Club World Cup. Lays it for Caicedo. Caicedo recovers quickly. He faces Rich James. Rich James sends it down. He finds Enzo Fernandez down the left-hand side, and it drops it to Pedro Neto. Neto trying to go central. He lays the ball for João Pedro, and Candace Midi up now, and that's the finish. But it goes wide. Cole Palmer with a left foot. That was a brilliant sequence of play from the Blues.
Clink.
it really tells you that Chelsea mean business. Chelsea are looking forward to get to the early.
Phenomenal player is called on the kind of hand scratch on his head, and you'd expect him to hit the target from there. The interplay was spectacular, but with a beautiful little bit of work in the build-up.
Just 7-8 minutes into the game, and PSG are on the front foot in every court, every department.
Yeah, I'm not very shocked because I've been saying this for weeks. People have been arguing with me, and today is a D-Day. They said that in the first 5 minutes, first 10 minutes, they'll press us. Look at how Chelsea are just beating the press easily. The team are used to playing this way, and Enzo Maresca has got it spot on.
While Enzo Maresca and his team, 9 minutes into the game, Nuno Mendes tries to win that aerial tussle, but ball drops to Chelsea. Malo Gusto, he finds Chalobah. Chalobah leaves the ball for Reece James. PSG trying to pin Chelsea this time around, but they are doing well to play out of their own space. A long ball for João Pedro. João Pedro, strong on the ball. He has Beraldo to face. João Pedro, he comes up top, but Beraldo steals the ball away. He leaves it down for Vitinha. Vitinha calmly finds his captain, Marquinhos, as PSG will calm down the tempo of the game. Vitinha. And Chelsea seems to have plugged all the holes. No space for PSG to run through. He leaves it down for Marquinhos once again. At a walking pace now, he can afford all the time in the world. Ball down to Beraldo. Beraldo leaves it for Mendes. Mendes goes in quickly to Beraldo. Beraldo leaves it down for Marquinhos. Marquinhos goes down to his right. And he leaves the ball down for Achraf Hakimi, who tries to be on the long run. He leaves it down and he's being stopped there by Pedro Neto. Neto. And he forces Hakimi to come all the way back as he drops the ball to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele dropped in very deep to try and rebuild the attack. Joe Neves leaves it down for Hakimi. Hakimi down the right hand side. But the ball is quickly stopped there. And that's it there, waiting for that chance. And the ball is down the left hand side. Victor Varaskelia lays it down for Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz. He's been dropped back into Mendes. Mendes to Vitinha. Vitinha rolls it down quickly to Marquinhos. Marquinhos goes all the way to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi waiting for option. João Pedro gives him an option. But no space, virtually no opportunity for PSG to run through Chelsea's defense. Just on the halfway line. Fabian Ruiz leads it out for Vitinha inside the center circle. This has been the greatest amount PSG have been on the ball. They are still probing and trying to find a space in the Chelsea team. Very well organized blocks. Vitinha still thinking through to find that loose end in Chelsea's team. Nuno Mendes wanted to come for the ball, but he's been overlooked by Vitinha. Beraldo comes in short. He finds Mendes. Mendes with the ball to Vitinha. João Neves. But Moises Caicedo waits possession. Referee Alireza Fagani, and he whistles for a free kick against João Pedro there. And it was all Nuno Mendes. Very, very strong start from Chelsea. They are not letting anything out.
I mean, PSG with the past 1 minute, 2 minutes have been trying to control the game, play the ball to their pace. Now Trump on the screens. So I think Chelsea are doing a very good game, trying to hold them and trying to stop them from playing the penetrating passes into their half and their box. So far so good for Chelsea and PSG as well.
Well, let's see what happens. Ousmane Dembele, you can see him with fiery eyes still watching on, looking forward to the space in which he can plunge the ball through. The humidity is very high. The players are trying to just accustomed to ball roll down the right hand side. For the first time, Desiree Doué latches onto that pass down the right hand side. Achraf Hakimi, and he's been brought down. Referee allows play to continue as he deemed the ball fairly won by Chelsea. Ball down the right hand side, and Marquinhos will slap the ball out of Pedro Neto's foot, and it's going to be a throw-in. A great battle. This is Winston Michaels. Very, very great battle. And, you know, Nathan, this has been great. A very good start to the game.
It has been. It has been a really good start. Chelsea have taken the game to PSG. PSG need to find answers. Nobody has tested them like this at the start of a game in this competition. So today they need to be very ready for all the things that Chelsea have.
Pass going astray. Kukurea is aggressive. And the referee deciding he was too aggressive. Doué is the man down.
few words being muttered. Marco Correa. He's come in and cleared the ball and has cleared the right boot of
who are making sure that our coverage is a success here at ANC Corner.
Well, yes, ANC Corner, they are the ones, giving us all kinds of absolute support.
Yeah.
So ANC Corner, shout out to you. They've made this possible. The businesses who have also made this possible. Big slice. If you love your...
With an inverted role for Spain at Euro 2024. This against England in the final for the winner last summer. This is 61st game for club and country. 7 goals so far. It's been a good campaign, and the Spaniards saying...
All of that is from 9. All of those things are from 957 Daiquiri Bar. If you love your tacos, your lovely chicken wings, your coconut fried rice, great cocktails, those are the things that 957 Daiquiri Bar serving you at East Legon, ANC Corner.
Well, that is it there, and you could look quickly at that pass there from João Pedro. A replay of that chance again, and it was just an inch away from that goal. The opener it would have been. And you can see the Chelsea fans still asking questions. Enzo Fernandez trying to whip up the energy in his team. Cole Palmer. Chelsea a restart play after 14 minutes. Chelsea nil, PSG nil. A long ball into midfield, and they find João Pedro, the PSG midfield, very flat-footed, trying to find the run of Enzo João Pedro, and he's been quickly blocked there by Beraldo. He lays it down for Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi goes into Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz weighing his options, looking down at Kvaratskhelia, but it quickly gets the ball to Ousmane Dembele. Dembele goes back to Mendes. Mendes finds Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz to Nuno Mendes. Ousmane Dembele rolls it down the right-hand side, and is picked out by Marquinhos. Marquinhos, close by is Beraldo. Leaves it down on the right-hand side, and is picked up by Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi leaves it for Desiree Doué. Doué rolls it back on the right-hand side of defense, and he finds Marquinhos. Marquinhos closes in on that pass. Nuno Mendes on the left-hand side. Ousmane Dembele. Can Fabian Ruiz latch onto this pass quickly? And lots of players get into the penalty area. And Desiree Doué, the cutback. And this was quickly...
It was unselfish play from Doué, perhaps the wrong option.
Doué claps his hands in frustration that he's missed a golden opportunity here. It was ball to post. Yes, he was being closed down. Certainly had the option to shoot, hit it on target. For the cutback is Hakimi, who was waiting for it. It was well read by Correa, got a big right steer. I think was from
that's basically what he was supposed to do. But Sanchez should have come out, because you saw Cucurella shielding the play for Sanchez to come out, but Sanchez did really well.
Wow, that was
and that's why everybody's been saying, there's a mistake in Sanchez. He should have come out. If you notice the way Cucurella was approaching the ball, he could have gotten to it, but he was asking Sanchez.
PSG in attack, but just there they showed just how threatening they can be.
What's that to Nathan? Would you say this is a clear warning to Chelsea?
I think it is. I think PSG are trying to figure out what to do, because clearly, man on man, Chelsea have clogged the central areas. They are not allowing PSG to press. PSG need to find a way. Initially, we saw them play through the right. Now they tried it through the left. Fabian Ruiz. What I would say about that opportunity, and I agree with Winston, when the cross is coming out, goalkeepers need to be very certain whether they are going or staying home. I think Sanchez was caught in two minds. And he was only bailed out by two things. One, the poor decision taken by Doué. And two, great thinking from Cucurella to stick a leg out and block that pass. He watches that pass, it is 1-0 PSG, and it's a different story. So that is a warning, but Chelsea also have bailed themselves out. But it looks like PSG are now beginning to find ways and means beating the press and seeing what they can do. So let's see what more Chelsea can do to give Chelsea problems.
Well, better control from PSG this time around after 17 minutes. Ball down the right-hand side of their midfield, and Marquinhos steps in, sends in a delivery, looking for the run of Ousmane Dembele, but no space for him, and he's been picked up easily by Malo Gusto, who blasted wide away into the half of PSG, and Donnarumma will pick up the scrap and quickly feed it off Beraldo. Beraldo finds Vitinha. Vitinha gets to Fabian Ruiz, a quick turn, and he finds Ousmane Dembele. Dembele with his left foot, looking forward, driving in with his right, leaves the ball now for Desiree Doué. Doué with an opportunity, and he's sent in with a low drive. But Robert Sanchez, he quickly dived to his left-hand side and picked it up on the second attempt. Good save from Robert Sanchez.
Yeah, this is a time Sanchez has to prove to everybody that he can be the big man for Chelsea in such situations. You know, this goal would have scored any goalkeeper in the tournament. I mean, we still do score very, very spectacular goals like this. So it's time for Sanchez to prove to his naysayers that he can really do something for Chelsea.
Well, let's see what happens in there. Long ball this right away, but quickly won there by Marco Correa. He's one of the most difficult players to beat one-on-one. But let's see if Doué can have success. Ball drops into Robert Sanchez, who has been forced to send a long one into the half of the PSG team. And it looks like now PSG are forcing Chelsea to rather give the balls away easily.
Well, PSG has gone into the game. They are picking out the passes very perfectly, making sure that Chelsea don't have a sniff of the ball. But so far, so good for PSG. And it seems to be a defending game now for Chelsea. Chelsea are holding back, waiting for the right moment to intercept the ball and then go on the counter.
Game continues. Chelsea looking forward to getting the ball on the counter. Desiree Doué cleverly latches the ball onto the right hand side. Kept in play by Achraf Hakimi. He has Pedro Neto to beat, but he's still waiting for option. And he finds João Neves. Neves lays the ball down for Desiree Doué, who finds Marquinhos, rolls it down to Vitinha. Vitinha to Neves. Neves back to Vitinha. The two players just dancing the ball around in between themselves. Quick pass in between the two. Ball drops down the left hand side. It's picked up by Nuno Mendes. Lays it for Beraldo. Beraldo rolls it down to Vitinha, and Desiree Doué has been pushed. He's been forced to send the ball out of play. Winston, the game seems to be a bit more balanced now.
Yeah, I mean, it's expected because based on the what do you call it, the weather and the temperature and everything that's going on, you can't press for an extended period. You can't press for so long. So I mean, there will be moments where PSG get their moments. There will be moments where Chelsea get their moments. I feel like this is a game where whoever puts away their moments, that's what we decided. I'm very impressed with what Enrique is doing because he has realized that it's very difficult to play them through the middle. So he's finding the balls over the top. So that's also something for Maresca to recognize. And so hopefully Maresca can see that and counter. But then it's a very good matchup. Goes to Luis Enrique.
Luis Enrique has quickly reorganized his team to get back into the game. 20 minutes. A third of an hour played. Desiree Doué trying to find his options. Quickly latches it off to Achraf Hakimi. On the run now. But Hakimi gets the better of Marco Correa, advancing into a very good place. Dows it down the left hand side. He finds Ousmane Dembele. Dembele has Vicha Kvaratskhelia with a delivery inside the penalty area. Correa will quickly head it out. And Chelsea will have that defensive difficulty cleared as they try to build on the counter. Cole Palmer resumes looking for that run. And Pedro Neto was waiting for that pass and he's clearly not happy. That ball couldn't find him. Cole Palmer will quickly slow down Chelsea's play as they try to rebuild the game from their defensive end. Quickly rolls the ball down to Levi Colwill. Colwill stays on the ball. He has pressure coming up from Ousmane Dembele, but quickly finds Marco Correa, who goes all the way to Robert Sanchez on the arc of the penalty area. He sends a long one down the right hand side. Malo Gusto. But Nuno Mendes gets onto it. Malo Gusto advances to the penalty area. Is he going to go over a drive? He gets the better of his man with a curler. But very good dive from Beraldo. And Chelsea with the opener. Cole Palmer. Beautiful left-footed effort into the top.
Ice cold from Cole Palmer.
Brilliant goal from Cole Palmer. And all the work seemed to have been done by Malo Gusto. After 22 minutes, Chelsea won, PSG nil.
That was a brilliant finish. That was a brilliant finish. Very, very, very good finish there. And you could tell that.
He's put that one away now. Broken loose afterwards.
Enzo Fernandez and Achraf Hakimi coming together. They had more than a simple disagreement on the pitch, but the referee looks to take control of the situation. Pedro Neto, meanwhile, has gone to the near side to have a chat with Enzo Maresca. And Cole Palmer gets to celebrate yet another goal, his second competition. He scored
Brilliant finish. And Chelsea took advantage of that.
That could clearly be called for an offside. So
but
waiting
I don't know,
for the
they'll
VAR,
have to check that.
Let's wait and see. But
Nuno Mendes to misjudge one. But Aldo got the block in. Gusto, sprawling Palmer, stroked it in nicely, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. My initial impression, though, was that Malo Gusto was offside. And
maybe
Cole Palmer has showed up in every single final he has played in. He's a big game player.
in his heat, ice cold, wonderful person called
or not, it's what will decide this game. Like I said, you mentioned before that PSG had two opportunities. They will get more. It all depends on what they will do and who puts the ball in the back of the net.
Game continues with a quick ball now. It drops to Moises. Possession by Ron Neves. Steps in to clear the ball. Blasted off his body and is being called a throw-in for Chelsea. Malo Gusto with the ball. And the referee, Ali Reza Fagani, and Ricky and his man trying to get something from this game with their thoughts. Chelsea, Cole Palmer's 22nd minute finish separating the two teams at the moment. And it's a long ball for João Pedro to quickly latch onto. And he manages to keep it in play. Chelsea with a quick ball now from João Pedro, still looking for Pedro Neto. And you could clearly see Pedro Neto had to be spoken to by Enzo Maresca. He clearly thinks that he's not being supplied the ball, even though he's running for it. Could that hurt Chelsea? Because he seemed to have been the live wire this entire tournament.
I mean, true. I mean, he joined Chelsea while he was on vacation, and then there was a question about his fitness and how Maresca just threw him into the first game. But he went ahead to prove that yes, he's up to the task. Give us 2 goals against Fluminense in the final. It looks like he's not really getting the ball because that is how the game has been set up for now. But just like Winston said earlier, it's a game of moments. It's a game of moments. So far, Chelsea have their moment and they took it. So let's look forward to more chances, more pressing, and let's see whether PSG can come with a response from the goal from Obama.
Well, Chelsea leading by a goal to nil after 25 minutes. Still waiting for that signal for the water break, but that will be after 30 minutes. Osman Dembele drops in deep, sends the ball down to Victor Varaskelia, but that is Moises Chaloba, who had to slide in and make that clearance. Very good cover from him.
You know, I'm very concerned right now about. You can clearly see how hot it is. Both players both teams are really struggling in terms of I just said the cooling break. You can see that the effort that's been put in this game, it's quite humongous because
greater than
everybody wants it more. Everybody running. You can see that the players are really getting into it, and it's very appropriate that they've been given a cooling break because the weather is something else.
Weather is something else. Cooling break in here. They'll take another opportunity to give thanks to our sponsors who have made this happen as we bring you live coverage of the FIFA Club World Cup final on Sporty 106.1 FM across all our affiliates. Nathan, we are the ANC corner, but let's give thanks to all our partners making this a success.
Wonderful. You mentioned
OTT Star Times ON and multi-TV frequencies in Ghana. And in South Africa, Sporty TV available on 125 of OpenView. Kenya available on
drink. If you love your tacos, your chicken wings, if you love your coconut fried rice, all the wonderful things you want, they're 957. They are the ones making it very possible.
El Clasico between Barcelona and Real Madrid, and 2 other games. It's your last chance to participate. The winner chosen after the final. As we watch a chance for Cole Palmer. Let's see the referee's view of it as well. So you have to make a 2,000 naira, 50 rand or Ghanaian status. First time deposit to be in with a chance to win.
Clock the central areas. So they are going man on man.
That's the save from denying. Soon before the goal, which game from Cole and Palmer, no doubt. Big contender to be your SportyFM match. That poll will be posted in the 75th minute on YouTube. And there's the goal, and that's Chelsea ahead in the Club World Cup final.
436 minutes after they conceded.
PSG to settle and create a rhythm. That's why PSG have struggled. Now, the only game in which PSG conceded first in this competition, they lost that game to Botafogo. You can argue and say that one day may have changed setup. Botafogo sat off. Chelsea are not sitting off. They are actually taking the game to PSG. They are taking the game to them. They are not allowing them to play through them. PSG need to respond very quickly, and they need to find a way back into it. But it's a test. Let's see which dimension they can show us, which side of PSG they can show us. Chelsea have already shown us different through this competition, and I think they are good value for their lead.
28 minutes into the game. Chelsea 1, PSG 0. Cole Palmer's 22nd minute finish separating the two teams. As of now, we bring you live coverage of this game. Live on Sporty 106.1 FM, giving you the very best. Everything sports. All you need to do is to listen to us. From Monday to Sunday, 24 hours. All your favorite podcasts, all your sports. Just before this, we're giving you fantastic coverage of the Wimbledon, which Yannick Sinner just won. We're also giving you coverage of the Women's European Championship as well as the Women's African Nations Championship. Cole Palmer with the ball down the right-hand side. Can this be the second goal for Chelsea? Cole Palmer right into a very good space, and it drops in a very good position, and it drives the one and the second goal. Brilliant display from the man they call Ice Gold, and it's Chelsea with the second goal. PSG on the back foot, and as you can see, manual photography and all the Chelsea fans who are here. Brilliant display. They are ripping PSG apart. Fantastic build-up and a brilliant finish. Cole Palmer taking PSG to the cleaners.
It's a wonderful setup.
Well, but he's got that creative flair about his game. He's got such sharp vision, and he's definitely got an eye for goal. It's great to see him finding finishes like this. After the early miss, you just wondered if he might be off today, but he's hit back brilliantly with 2 minutes. Chelsea line.
Chelsea, but God is our favor.
The world against Chelsea, God is a favor. That is one Chelsea fan there, giving bits and pieces. But ANC Corner here is live and wild. If you are home, don't stay home. Come, it's the last day of the weekend. Come, let's have fun. Tomorrow, we all re-energize and get into work. Whoa, Nana Kwame, second goal. Cole Palmer, ice cold. This time around, cold are giving us ice in this humid weather. 2-0 for Chelsea.
Let me talk to my Chelsea fans for a minute. Are the Chelsea fans here? Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. Today you go sleep early. You go sleep early. You go sleep early.
Well, clearly, very good defensive work there from Malo Gusto. John Neves trying to win possession. Ball drops and referee allows it to go. Ousmane Dembele was trying to find this right away, but ball quickly stopped there. Cole Palmer has paid himself up, as well as Fabian Ruiz after that challenge. 31 minutes play. Chelsea leading PSG by 2-0 FIFA Club World Cup final. And John Neves steps in to drop that ball from advancing. And Cole Palmer complaining, that was certainly an elbow into my face. But the game continues. Let's take a look at that. And you can see Nuno Mendes, so unintentional. And referee Ali Reza Fagani allows play to continue, sensing the throw. Cole Palmer complaining. Joao Pedro with the ball. Ball drops to Moises Chalobah. Big ball down the left-hand side. Pedro Neto advancing. He has 2 men to beat. Pedro Neto wants options. And he's been forced to get the ball back to Marco Correa as Chelsea calm down the tempo of the game. Levi Colwill rolls it down to Robert Sanchez. Sanchez wastes his options, quickly goes into Cole Palmer. PSG not finding any answers to Chelsea's play. Very well spread over the halfway line, Chelsea. You can hear the Chelsea fans in the background. Rich James dropping into midfield. And that's saying to have been a master stroke with Rich James in that midfield.
I think so far so good. It's worked for Chelsea. Rich James is in the middle, more like orchestrating the movements, the long passes, the diagonal passes to the wingers and all that, making sure that he's breaking the passes from PSG. I mean, so far so good. It's worked. I mean, the defense has been solid. The ball doesn't move past the center line that much. So far so good. Chelsea looking very, very good. And that 2 goes up.
Well, Chelsea up by 2 goals. 33 minutes. Dan, quick ball down from Desiree Doué. He finds Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi rolls it ball. And it's quickly find his captain Marquinhos. Marquinhos goes in quickly to Mendes. Mendes to João Neves. He loses touch and Chelsea will win possession once again. Cole Palmer, simple touch. He finds Enzo. Enzo was looking for the easy pass. Ball drops to Moises Caicedo. Caicedo strong on the ball inside the center circle. He finds Reece James, his captain. A twist and a turn. Gets the ball back to Levi Colwill. Chelsea calmly in possession. Enzo Fernandez. Marc Cucurella. Cucurella down the left hand side. He finds Pedro Neto. Neto trying to outweigh this man. Neto gets the better of Achraf Hakimi. He's brought him down. It's going to be a free kick against Hakimi as he helps his neighboring countryman from Portugal, Neto, to quickly find his feet. It's getting difficult for PSG to find any answers to what Chelsea are serving them this evening. Achraf Hakimi. And Chelsea, Ali Reza Fagani tells Enzo Fernandez to get the ball back to Michael Correa. And it's going to be a yellow card for Pedro Neto. Ali Reza Fagani tells him that he should be quiet before he sent him off, and he's been given the yellow card for dissent. He's clearly animated, too much animated for this game.
Well, but I think the referee should understand that it's a high-intensity game. It's a final. So sometimes the players will go uneasy. But yeah, he's the man in the middle, so he has the right to show the respective cards to players who he thinks deserve it. So it's going to affect Chelsea. I mean, because he's doing a lot of defensive work as well.
Well, Winston.
Yeah, that's a needless card. I'm very disappointed in Pedro Neto. You need to be smart. This is the final. You don't do things that will disadvantage your team. You know, the fact that you're up 2-0 doesn't mean anything.
Well,
the game is 90 minutes.
Yeah, up by 2
The game is 90 minutes. See you through.
Game continues. 35 minutes. Final 10 minutes before the first half ends. Vicha Kvaratskhelia, he hasn't even had a smile in this particular game, and Chelsea will force PSG once again. Marquinhos finds Vitinha, who comes close by to pick up that pass. Chelsea not in a rush to win possession. Vitinha rolls the ball down the left-hand side and finds Nuno Mendes. Mendes to Beraldo. Beraldo lays it down for Marquinhos. Marquinhos. Marquinhos rolls it down the right-hand side and he quickly finds João Neves to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi finds Desiree Doué. Doué, Fabian Ruiz waiting for that pass. But Moises Caicedo wins possession and he's pushed down João Neves. He kicks the ball away, and that is clearly going to be a yellow card for Moises Caicedo. That is needless. That was entirely needless. Nana Kwame. Nathan, Chelsea's players clearly almost losing their heads. 2 yellow cards in a space of 2 minutes for dissent.
Look, the first one for dissent, I don't know how this is a yellow card. I think that's harsh.
He kicked the ball away.
He kicked the ball away.
He kicked the ball away.
If that's the case, then that's a very needless yellow card. You cannot be picking up cards for some of these things. Kicking the ball out, it's not done.
Yeah.
You are in a good position, 2-0 up, ride the game out and win the game. There's just no need for these yellow cards.
Well, no need for that, and Vitinha will quickly restart play for PSG inside midfield. Desiree Doué close by down his right-hand side, it's Hakimi. Doué, but he comes second best to that battle. It was picked up by Chelsea once again, but João Pedro couldn't pick up that pass. And it's been quickly picked up by Marquinhos. Marquinhos rolls it down to Vitinha. Vitinha. A twist and a turn from the Portuguese midfielder. He's clearly not having a very clean game, looking for that pass. And a quick ball down. Can he find Fabian Ruiz by Robert Sanchez? This time around, read it better.
Despite not playing very well, PSG did get a chance when it was scoreless. Doué electing to pass towards Hakimi, but not seemed a more simple solution. Doué thwarted a very good hit from Sanchez. And Q puts it out of.
And would you say PSG are missing Pacho?
They are actually, because you need somebody to bring some level of stabilization in the back four. But so far, it looks like they are losing. Now Marquinhos cannot do the job alone. He can't do the job alone. So it's quite unfortunate that PSG are down by 2 goals, and it looks like there's nothing progressive coming. Let's see what Chelsea can do, whether they can take advantage of this.
Well, Nuno Mendes has come second best to all the challenges that has come. Gianluigi Donnarumma. He goes all the way quickly to find Marquinhos. Marquinhos to Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi weighing his options, trying to send the ball in, but he's been blocked by Pedro Neto. There's going to be a throw-in. And you can see Chelsea fans very much happy. Clearly not the game many expected from PSG, but Chelsea are giving the game out to them. Marco Correa leaves the ball for Levi Colwill. Colwill with a quick ball now trying to find João Pedro, but he loses possession. Beraldo, very good control of the ball. He finds Vitinha, weighs his options. João Neves. He finds solace in his goalkeeper Donnarumma. Donnarumma lays it for Marquinhos. Marquinhos. Down to the right hand side. He finds Achraf Hakimi. Ousmane Dembele was offside and Hakimi couldn't risk sending that pass in. PSG with a walking pace now. Clearly not in a rush. And you can see Nuno Mendes. He wanted Victor Kvaratskhelia to come out for that ball. Vitinha close by. It's Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi. He picks up that pass from Desiree Doué. Doué lays it down the right hand side. He finds Vitinha. Vitinha with a quick ball down the right hand side once again. He finds Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi lays it for Fabian. And delivery inside the penalty area. John Evans. But Robert Sanchez comes out to pick it up. And Chelsea will press on the attack. Pedro Neto down the left hand side. Cole Palmer. João Pedro ran into a very good space and the delivery comes in. And that was a very poor one. And Gianluigi Donnarumma will quickly pick it up. Fabian Ruiz gets the better. It was rather Victor Kvaratskhelia. And the third yellow card goes to Chelsea. That was a very good counter break wasted by Chelsea.
Yeah, that was a brilliant opportunity for a counter attack. The spaces were there, the gaps were there. But I don't know why Pedro Neto chose that decision. It was a very poor decision. Crossed too close to goalkeeper, grabs it, and all. I just felt that was a chance because that was an opening there. Once those opportunities are there, you have to go and make use. PSG are reeling. They are on the ropes. One more Chelsea goal and I think it's game over. That was a chance Chelsea should have taken.
Well, a chance Chelsea should have taken. Malo Gusto going into the books of the referee. Vitinha quickly finds Fabian Ruiz. Vitinha weighing his options. No space for him. Trying to find Ousmane Dembele. And the clearance will come in from Pedro Neto. Anywhere will do now for Chelsea. Malo Gusto, the third Chelsea player to have been yellow carded in this game. For a stamp as game continues. Marquinhos quickly finds Gianluigi Donnarumma. Donnarumma close by is Beraldo. Lifts it down for the centre back, who will try to roll the ball from defense. And he finds João Neves. Neves, quick ball down the right hand side. And picks up Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi to Desiree Doué. Doué has cut back to find Dembele. Wasn't successful. And he will allow the ball to roll down the touchline. It's going to be a corner kick. And it's a corner kick for Paris Saint-Germain down the right hand side of the attack. Chelsea 2, PSG 0, Sporty 106.1 FM in Accra. Across our affiliates in Kumasi and Takrady. You can also get us on the Diggy Box. If you want to enjoy the podcast, Sporty Podcast on Spotify, all the most exciting stories and coverages from the big event, you can find them there. Just go and you can have a number of them to listen to. Ball drops in there from PSG. Ousmane Dembele lays it down for Desiree Doué. And Chelsea quickly pinning their man away from the penalty area. Think of a pass. What was Ousmane Dembele trying to do? And that ball is wasted. Every thought from them going to waste.
It was really strange decision from Ousmane Dembele. Initially, you thought they had worked it, but it looks like they didn't know what they wanted to do with the ball. They are all over the place, Paris Saint-Germain. They haven't been tested like this in a while. And Enrique will have to try and dig deep to see what answers he has because clearly his team is struggling. They can't deal with the extra man in midfield. The line is high. Chelsea are playing well. They are playing them brilliantly on the transition.
Kopama with the ball, lost the ball for Pedro, and that's the finish. Brilliant from João Pedro.
It's a wonderful
and he's the striker,
finish.
The number 9 Chelsea leader, and he slowed the ball. A think of a pass, and he can afford to do some samba. 43 minutes played. Chelsea
Chelsea 3, PSG 0. João Pedro with a fantastic finish to send the game away from PSG. Brilliant game, brilliant time, brilliant tactics, and Chelsea are in full flight.
They are in a brilliant place. Well worked, well created. And I always say that.
His third in 2 matches. The semi-final.
Stunner for Pedro, but Cole Palmer involved in all 3 Chelsea goals here. The first 2 he scored, the third he teed up for João Pedro, but a first-time finish chips the advancing Gianluigi Donnarumma. And that's a delightful finish for the very promising Brazilian striker. Runs onto it beautifully, doesn't need a first touch. Straight over the head of the advancing player who commits not too early.
Bro, I've been saying it for weeks. They don't want to learn, but they will learn the hard way. They don't want to learn.
And they can feel the Chelsea fans in there.
What's the whoop at Chelsea? What's the whoop at Chelsea? Chelsea na Ubenya.
Bet Chelsea 1.10 to win. The draw 10.5.
Chelsea, Barman. Chelsea by our Chelsea by our Chelsea.
44 minutes played, approaching the 45th minute. Chelsea with a 3-0 lead over PSG Sporty 106.1 FM. In a crowd across affiliates in Kumasi and Takrady. They also find us on the Digi Box. Just can. And for all the radio title, your radio channels will get in there. Chelsea leading by 3-0. 22nd, 30th minute double from Cole Palmer. And a
minutes of additional time as we hit the...
From João Pedro separating the 2 sides now. 6 minutes of added time. Winston Michaels.
You know, in the Champions League final, Nathan, I don't know if you guys will remember, in the Champions League final, I was the only one, and I told them, they were telling me that Chelsea could not beat Inter Milan. And I said Chelsea would destroy Inter Milan. Everybody wanted to kill me that day. And I said there will be a day Chelsea will get a chance to play PSG.
Well, that
there
is
will be
a
a day
from Winston Michaels. Game continues in 6 minutes of added time. Vitinha. He's just 10 and 10 and 10. He's not finding any space. And he leaves the ball for João Neves. Neves waiting on that pass. Beraldo lays it down for Desiree Doué. Doué trying to advance into a very good space, but leaves the ball for Nuno Mendes. Enrique wants his players to spread their wings wide. João Neves. Neves goes to Hakimi. Hakimi. Ousmane Dembele waiting for that ball. It goes quickly back to João Neves. PSG playing it slowly, calmly. Vitinha. Ball down the left-hand side to Desiree Doué. Doué weighed his options. He quickly goes into Fabian Ruiz, but the clearance comes in. Vicha Kvaratskhelia. He hasn't really had a very good time. Ball drops to Desiree Doué with a quick pass trying to find Fabian Ruiz, but Chelsea win possession. And it's Malo Gusto with the ball. Chalobah will send it away into PSG's half. Ball won there by Beraldo. It drops to Vitinha. Vitinha quickly passes it to João Neves. Makes it a quick 10. Ball down the right-hand side, looking for Achraf Hakimi. He finds him. Ousmane Dembele wants the ball. Quickly pass to him. He finds Hakimi. Hakimi down the right-hand side, trying to send in the delivery. He does well, and it comes in there. João Neves with a header, but Robert Sanchez knew exactly what was coming, and he picked the ball with ease. Very good goalkeeping there from Robert Sanchez.
Yeah, I mean, he's been solid in this first half. He's had to face 2 or 3 of these, and he's been up for it. You know, a lot of Chelsea fans were concerned that what kind of Sanchez would show up. I think a confident one is the one imposed today. Really solid, not flustered, up for it. Even though he hasn't faced a lot, he's been alive to everything that has happened. And he's shown that this first half has been really good from Chelsea, and he's been alive.
even though he's not had a lot to do, he's been there when the questions have been asked. Top marks to him.
Well, top marks to him, Victor Varaskelia. Can he find his first successful dribble inside the penalty area? But he brings his man down. Chelsea will build that attack. Malo Gusto plays it down for João Pedro. Pedro on the run. Quick ball down the right-hand side. Can he get the better of João Neves? João Pedro. The two João Pedro against Neves. Neves comes up top. And Chelsea still in possession. And ball drops to Vitinha. Clearly with a quick heel. And he finds Marquinhos. Desiree Doué. 3 minutes, approaching the 4th minute of the other time, already exhausted. PSG down by 3-0 against Chelsea. Live radio commentary and coverage of the FIFA Club World Cup final. A quick ball now from Achraf Hakimi. He finds Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz leaves it down for Dembele. Achraf Hakimi. Can he send the delivery? And his delivery blocked there by Moises Caicedo. It's going to be a throw-in as Hakimi. Ali Reza Fagani, the centre man. Quick ball from Fabian Ruiz trying to win possession. And PSG quickly win possession there. Referee calls the ball back for a free kick for the Parisians. Moises Caicedo clearly not happy with that decision. Games continue. Desiree Doué, can he get into the penalty area? But very good defensive work there from Chalobah. Very good defensive work there from Chalobah. And 45 minutes done. 4 minutes approaching the 5th minute into time. And that first goal, second goal, brilliant finish there. Game continues in the end. It's Sporty 106.1 FM in Accra. Across our affiliates in Kumasi and Takra, the 91.3 FM. And 102.1, giving you the very best of coverage of FIFA Club World Cup powered by Electroland. But we are here at the ANC corner where everything is being served to you. Come if you're home and you are struggling with anything, you can quickly come here and have a very good time. Referee allows play to continue. No handball. Cole Palmer with the ball, looking for that touch, but sends the ball away and is picked up by Beraldo. Beraldo leaves it down for Marquinhos. Marquinhos finds Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz it down for Ousmane Dembele. Dembele trying to set up that attack, and that was too heavy a path for Desiree Doué to latch onto. Final 50 seconds for the first half to end. And you can see Kalafi watching on. It's been difficult, and Chelsea with the experience at this big stage, making sure it counts. And Ricky has been putting thoughts. How is he going to recover, especially in the second half when he should get back into the game? Goal kick quickly played out, and he finds Beraldo. Beraldo finds Marquinhos. Marquinhos lays it down for Vitinha. Vitinha down the left-hand side. And it's picked up by Nuno Mendes. Mendes sent in a long one, looking for the run of Desiree Doué. Doué brings the ball under control. That was a very calm one, trying to repossess. Desiree Doué keeps the ball in play, but Marco Correa was very much intelligent. And the goalkeeper, Sanchez, comes out to pick it up. And I'm sure that will be the end of the first 45 minutes as Ali Reza Fagani will quickly whistle. Ousmane Dembele being the first player to quickly get into the dressing room. Chelsea 3, PSG 0. Half-time, Cole Palmer with a brace in the 22nd and 30th minute. João Pedro, 43rd minute. Nathan Kwao, quick thoughts on the first 45 minutes, and then we'll get some reaction from the fans.
Well, it's been a very good first half for Chelsea. They started well, and you could tell their intention. They wanted to make it a tough contest, and they did. And I think they were great value for their lead. The transition is killing PSG. The high line is not helping. They have bodies in the middle. And one player who has excelled in that half, Cole Palmer. Right? You want a big performance, Cole Palmer has given Chelsea. An absolutely brilliant. An absolutely brilliant performance.
Kobe Perry, let's get into the fans and have the reaction. Because if you can kindly bring us the other microphone, please.
Oh, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Why you they act as if you don't score your goal 33 minutes? Oh, Charlie, calm down, calm down, calm down. I'm saying calm down. I'm not going anywhere. I'm here with you. Calm down.
DJ, let's go.
I swear God, you shut back to back. No, tell them we hard and working hard. My body now I'm bringing it down. The fool we down. My fans give me this round. We start dancing, nobody ever fight we every day. I'm a girl, what pay, respect them.
Right, you niggas see them did. Everybody guy for me. I say you only once, hello. For the boys, boy. I saw the say so. For the young girls, for the ones in love, but they can't tell. Your hands in the air, like you really don't care. Yeah. To the left, to the right. Oh, you go there, be care. Do the dance, do the dance. Everybody make us you do the dance, do the dance, do the dance. Everybody make us you do the dance, do the dance, do the dance. Everybody make us you do the dance, do the dance, do the dance. Everybody make us you do the dance. Oh, that's
They are punishing the punishers.
So,
this is Chelsea.
This is what?
A normal football team.
It's not a normal football team.
No.
Blue is the color.
Yes.
And football is the game.
Is that? Yeah.
Blue is the
football
color.
is the game.
All right.
Football is the game.
All right.
We are going to win by 6 goals to 0.
6 goals to 0. No goal for PSG.
Yeah, if you don't score again, give the trophy to PSG.
If Chelsea doesn't score again, they should give the Chelsea to.
Yes.
Wow.
And any low club,
okay,
like Manchester United,
okay,
Real Madrid and co,
okay,
you deserve that badge here,
okay,
here before you can speak to us.
So, in the second half, do you expect more goals?
Of course, I expect 1 goal from PSG, but it will be 3-1.
Okay, 3-1. All right. All right. I want to speak to two.
I used to buy but I got then I just scared them like me. They show money. Yeah. Me and Vida. Man, I'm in Fabia. I said, man, I'm in Fabia.
Hello? Hey, thank you, everybody. We'll come to the music very, very shortly. Just let me see you. Let me hear you say blue, blue. To you shortly. Just a reminder that today's event is brought to you by the Ghana Tourism Authority. Some great people inside SportyFM Tribe. We'll like to a couple of people. First of all, just to thank them for this and to the music, and then the second half. Now, from come this way. Then after that, we hear from U.S. embassy representative. Then are you here?
In Ghana.
Okay.
And we sell. We have 10 different flavors of daiquiris. We have food like wings, tacos, burgers, and then yes. So that's it, and many more. And then for the game, I'm expecting a draw in the next second half.
You're expecting a draw? Yeah. Actually, you still have hope.
Yes.
I believe in you. Yes, believe will make it work. Why are you laughing? He still has hope. Why are you laughing at him? He still has hope. Yes, sir. I'm coming to you. I want to speak to you. Yes, you. Sir, please come through. All right. All right. So I want to speak to some of the PSG fans who still have hope. Please, if you know PSG, and yeah, if you know you're a PSG fan and you still have hope in this particular game, there's nobody with no belief, nothing. Charlie, it's over. It's over. He believes. He believes. You believe. You.
Mr. Gilbert, agree. Hello. Thank you for your time.
So it's great here to have everyone with us this evening. The United States is very proud to be hosting the Club World Cup, kicking off our road to America and looking forward to hosting the World Cup next year. But thank you guys for coming out and putting this together. We're looking forward to partnering on more events, and it's a pleasure to be here with you guys.
Thank you, Matthew.
I don't know, Mrs. Martin, for why.
Somebody say PSG come back 5-3 against Chelsea. Charlie.
And I'm just say 3-0 and you Chelsea. Team will go relegation before. You come chat. Team Amoma go relegation da. Team. We don't talk football, you know be Chelsea.
All right. So
that the new leadership of Ghana Tourism Authority, we are wherever every party, so as you can see now, tourism is strongly partnering sports. Ever the sports, the Ghana Authority. So bring
the belief you get. Yeah. All right, Rondo. I've heard you believe. Please come. I hear you still believe. You come. Rondo. I hear you still believe.
Yeah.
You are saying 5-3 against Chelsea.
5-3.
Hey, Charlie.
5-3.
Hey, Rondo.
5-3.
Me am crashing me. What's all this? 5-3.
So please introduce yourself. This is the best chance members.
You see, I'm very elated to be here, and I think we've had a very long relation. And today, I actually predicted that Chelsea is going to win.
The thing is, football is a game of 2 halves. So if you've been able to score 3 in the first half, they can also score 5.
All right. Thank you. Let me talk to this particular guy. He was saying, yes, you were saying that I shouldn't give the mic to him because what he's saying is a fallacy.
It doesn't make sense.
Hey.
If PSG even scores 2 goals within 2 minutes, I swear they cannot even win this match.
Hey.
Yes, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
Charlie, this is your
thing. Within 2 minutes, PSG share 2 goals. Match will lose 2.
Hey.
So more boy, you better show more counter.
So you believe that your strategy, Enzo Maresca's strategy, is working? The transition football is working.
If it's not working, like we would be up by 3 goals.
It's mostly Enzo ball and Maresca ball.
Enzo Maresca ball.
Come on.
Come on. We are here to win.
Come on.
Where there is so hope, that is where Chelsea comes out.
Hey, Charlie. Right now, important prophets. Charlie. Preach.
Time now you share Bayern. Not Chelsea league that's saying.
Okay.
And that's so new.
So you are trying to say that there's history to back this.
Messi, share Bayern. We not get anything, but we acquire and question penalties.
Wow.
Just City, 4 men are not Chelsea work, but we give them tracking 1. Look at this. Baby, I need that soon, that be where Chelsea they come out.
All right.
And they try to tell you say Chelsea team, let the whole world be against us. That is why we prove them wrong.
All right. All right. So I have some vision. So we have some performance from the Club World Cup final. I have a couple of people here who wanna get busy on the mic as well. Hello, please. Who am I speaking to?
Please, you're speaking to Samuel.
All right, Samuel. The crowd is yours. In turn.
So everybody here, all these Chelsea fans, everybody, you are not ready to what you're about to see in the second half. You guys haven't seen Doué. Have you seen Vitinha? Have you seen Cavaceria? Have you seen Dembele? Please, wake up! PSG fans, wake up! Wake up! That's what we want.
Hey, Charlie.
He's made mistakes. Sit down. Boss, allow it.
Hey, Charlie.
Donnarumma has made mistakes.
Charlie.
He's made a lot of mistakes.
Charlie.
But don't worry, second half is back.
PSG
fans clap for PSG.
Chelsea, 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 Chelsea.
All right. Do you have anything to say?
Okay. Please, Chelsea fans, where are you? Chelsea, where are you?
We are here.
Yeah! Chelsea! Fuck PSG!
Yes, yes, I see.
Adiamila to me, ya Chelsea, baya wa baya. Yanyo. Oh, Adiamadu to me, ya Chelsea, baya wa baya.
Oh, wow.
Adia Inter to me, ya Chelsea, baya wa baya. Alonso to me, Alonso. What's your name? Nanso Enzo Baya, Wabaya.
Charlie Rana, you turn black hole, you turn sack, you the right songs and things. Charlie, you they make noise, you understand? But I believe it. I like the energy that you guys are using to support your team. All right.
My mistake that Chelsea are winning game way now. Against one in Yamo, my mistake.
So it's a fair warning to all people in Ghana. Noise pollution has been what? Released. You are all dead. No one is safe on the streets of Accra or in Ghana because it's over for the rest of the world. It looks like the world against Chelsea is definitely not going out. I want to speak to this particular man here. He has promised me that he will make the rest of my life a living hell if I lose this particular game. Rondo, what are your? I say Rondo. Winston, what are your impressions?
Oh, me, I'm not shocked. Chelsea fans, is anybody shocked? Are you people shocked? I've been telling these people Chelsea will last PSG. They've been laughing at me. Are you people shocked?
Hey, Charlie. First half, just the first half.
Kobe Perry.
All right.
Kobe Perry.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. If PSG make a mistake and come in the second half and try to press Chelsea,
they'll take 6.
They'll take 6.
All right. Yeah. Before the game, you were expecting Chelsea to lose this particular one, but unfortunately,
I wasn't expecting.
All right.
I wasn't expecting Chelsea.
What
to
were you?
lose. I was telling people that the way everyone thinks the game will be so easy for PSG, it's not going to be that easy.
All right.
And that's what Chelsea have shown today.
Okay.
The game is over.
It's over.
The referee for close the game.
There's no coming back from this.
They go score them like 6.
Hey.
You go see. They go score them more. Don't worry.
Wow.
See, the only game PSG conceded in this competition, they lost.
All right.
It means that they don't have that mentality to come back from a goal down or from 2 goals down. How much more 3 goals down? It's not possible. They are done.
All right. So wonderful thoughts, varying thoughts from the fans, from the panelists and everything. So I'm handing over to the one and only Kelvin Wilson, Nathan Kwao.
Welcome back. We're getting back into the second half soon as the players are still getting ready to get back onto the pitch. The halftime performance is ongoing. Sporty 106.1 FM in Accra. You can also join us and listen to us across all our affiliates in Kumasi and Takrady. We have lots of fun, lots of excitement, lots of power, educative content for you. 24-hour sports channel. It's just sports, nothing else. All the podcasts, all the various sporting disciplines, from boxing to Formula 1 to wrestling, entertainment, every sports entertainment thing, we have it for you. And just before this, we gave you coverage of the Wimbledon, which Yannick Sinner defeated Carlos Alcaraz 4-6, 6-4, 6-4, 6-4 to win his first Wimbledon title. But let's take this opportunity to give some update of the ongoing Women's Euro 2025. And in Group D, England, after 48 minutes leading the opponent, Wales by 3-0. Alessia Russo with a goal, Ella Toon, Lauren Ham, Benthan, Stanway, she scored the opener in that particular game. And in the other game, Netherlands lead in France by 2-1. Pelova and then Bachau with an Ongo. Toletti gets in France that consolation. As it stands now England with 6, France with 6, and Netherlands with 6. So they're still waiting for that goal difference to see who works out. But England are top with a goal difference of +7. Don't forget that the Black Queens would also be getting into action tomorrow as they look for that final ticket to the quarterfinals. The Black Queens of Ghana at the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. There, Sporty 106.1, getting ready for second half. Nana Kwame, if you were Enzo Maresca coming into the second half, what would be your game plan?
I would be definitely thinking about what to do to defend my 3-goal lead. But here's the case where I have 3 of my my solid squad with a yellow card. There's Malo Gusto, there is Caicedo, and there is Pedro Neto. I mean, all these guys are putting in their work, defending, attacking, moving into space. So that would be a headache for someone like Enzo Maresca. What will he do? I think he should sacrifice Malo Gusto, push Rhys James to the right back, and bring Santos into the middle to cool the game. That's what I think he should do. Santos should come in the game. Malo Gusto should be on the bench. Rhys James moves to right back, and then there's a balance. The yellow card will be a problem though, but let's see what happens.
Yeah, so but then again, we our first time having a halftime show. They are Americanizing football currently, so the halftime show is on. But the real show where Chelsea put up what's a mercurial performance against this Paris Saint-Germain team that were tipped by everybody to smash Chelsea. Winston Michael said, listen, Chelsea have what it takes to do this. He has a wry grin on his face. I have a feeling he's not surprised at all, are you, Winston?
I'm not surprised, and I've been saying this since the Champions League final. You know, we were covering the Champions League final, and somebody asked me, it's not even like I went to put Chelsea in Champions League matter. We were talking about the Champions League, and somebody asked me, you are a Chelsea fan, can you beat Inter Milan? And I said, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard, because we will wipe the floor with Inter Milan. And then all of a sudden, the whole car say, hey! And I said, okay, don't worry. Chelsea will get their chance. And Chelsea will not only meet PSG, we will destroy them. And that's what we are doing today.
Now, Winston, this Chelsea team has an average age of 23.1 years. 23 years, that's the average age of this team. If you take the likes of Chalobah out, it further reduces it to about 21 years. What is the ceiling for this team?
The ceiling's the world, man. Honestly, there's no telling where this team can go. And they've started winning trophies early. Remember, this is the first year for Enzo Maresca, and he's about to secure his second trophy in 1 year. So, obviously, there's so much to come from this team. But the team is not complete. A lot of people still think this team is complete. They're not. There needs to be additions. There are holes in this team. But Enzo Maresca is just a very good tactician in which he's gotten his tactics right. Let's hope that he can see it through. Remember, it's not over. Football is 90 minutes. So let's see if he can see it through. If he sees it through, I hope the board will trust him enough to back him and get all of his deficiencies sorted out before the league starts.
Now, Chelsea have a healthy lead, 3-0, but it's not over yet. I think they'll be kicking themselves in the balls if they believe it's over. What do PSG need to do if they have to find a way back into this game?
Honestly,
they cannot do anything.
Honestly, I do believe if PSG had to find a way into this game, it would all depend on the referee. There are 3 Chelsea players on a yellow card. If a red card was to come into this game, it would change the game drastically. So Maresca needs to be smart, and he needs to find out how he can balance this team out without compromising the quality. And Maresca needs to do what he's still doing. The best way to defend is to attack. You need more goals. Chelsea should take the second half like it's 0-0 and go for more goals. That's the only way to ensure you will win this game. Because I tell you, if Chelsea make the mistake of defending a 3-goal lead, it will not end well.
We're still live from the ANC corner. Proudly brought to us by 957 Daiquiri. Bar, 957 Daiquiri Bar. Big Bites as well are ensuring, and so on top of that, sweet top bites are ensuring that we have a good time. The second half is just about to kick off in the MetLife Stadium in the United States of America. Chelsea, through 2 Cole Palmer goals and 1 Joao Pedro goal, are 3 ahead against PSG. The second half is off, and I'll hand you over to our lead commentator, Calvin Oswansa, to take us away.
Well, getting ready for the second half. Thank you so much, Kosif Yeka, MetLife Stadium, witnessing a magnificent final where Chelsea are on the front for a 3-0 lead. A brace from the player many have vilified in the final third of the season, Cole Palmer, in the 22nd and 30th minutes. But there was another finish from Joao Pedro, who's been Chelsea's lethal weapon in the last 3 games that they played at the FIFA Club World Cup. A player who was on holiday, but he's back for success. Nathan getting ready for second half to resume, and it's been a totally dominant performance from Chelsea. If you were in the shoes of Luis Enrique, what would have been your option and game plan for the second half?
It's really tough because if you try to do a Hail Mary to chase this game, you open yourself up for spaces. I guess they'll just have to play it minute by minute and see how they can claw back into this game. Try and create something from set pieces. Maybe the first 15-20 minutes, take the game, what they can get out of it. If they find way back, great. If not, then I think they should try and do damage limitation. It's a very complicated second half for PSG, but it's a second half they will learn from. And it's an experience that will teach them how to fine-tune the system and make it better. But Kelvin, just before we continue, shout outs to all the businesses that are supporting us. 957 Daiquiri Bar, Sweet Top Bites, and Big Slice. For those who are watching the game, I encourage you to go into the food market, go to 957, get yourself some wings, some tacos, a daiquiri, a cocktail, and all of that. So those who are watching the game and all, if you are hungry or thirsty, just walk into 957, have a look at their menu, buy a drink or 2, get a daiquiri, get a cocktail, get a taco, get some wings, some rice, and all of that. So just go in and patronize. They are giving us a wonderful time. I encourage you to go out there, get into the food market, buy as much as you can to support them as well.
Alireza Fagani waiting for that signal to restart the second half as PSG will start, waiting for that countdown as the Chelsea technical staff will take their seat, and the Iranian whistle as PSG will restart play and send the ball away to the left-hand side. Robert Sanchez is in post for Chelsea. Malo Gusto, Marky Correa, there is Trevor Chalobah, Levi Colwell, James, as well as Moises Caicedo in that midfield. Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Pedro Neto, and Joao Pedro. For Paris Saint-Germain, Gianluigi Donnarumma is imposed as Trevor Kimi. There is Nuno Mendes, Lucas Beraldo, and then Marquinhos. In midfield, Vitinha, João Neves, as well as Fabian Ruiz. And in attack, Ousmane Dembele, as well as Victor Kvaratskhelia, and then Desiree Doué leading the attack. Both scores remain unchanged. Nana Kwame Labi will kick us a quick update from SportyBet, where our listeners can't place their money and win a lot more.
So before we started the game, I made mention of the one-up feature which has been introduced by SportyBet. And if you had selected Chelsea with the one-up feature, you would have already been smiling to the bank by now. I mean, even two up made sense for Chelsea. Yeah. So that one is just by the way. But the current odds in favor of Chelsea is 1.09. It gives you the impression that SportyBet thinks it's a done deal for Chelsea. There's no way PSG is coming back from this one. But
PSG starting the second half very well on the attack now. Ball draws Fabian Ruiz, but that deflected. F4 picked up by Robert Sanchez, who came out to pick it up with ease. Now Kwame kindly continue.
All right, so if you're also expecting a draw in this game, the odds have moved up to 11.00. So if a draw in this game, you put some money on there, you get an odd of 11.00 multiplied by the amount of money that you're wagering. And finally, for PSG to win this game, the odds on SportyBet is 26.00 or 26 cities, like we like to say. It gives you the impression that SportyBet is not giving PSG the chance to come back and win this game. So these are the odds that are available right now on SportyBet. But don't forget, you can always still go for the 1-up and the 2-up option.
Victor Kvaratskhelia with the ball dropped by Robert Sanchez. And game will continue with PSG trying to start on the front foot the second half. But a goal kick as Hakimi couldn't keep it in play. Clever goalkeeping there from Sanchez. Unfortunately, it came off his hand. Winston, PSG now blasting everything at Chelsea the second half.
Yeah, I mean, I expect this because I said there will be chances for PSG. Whether or not they put it in the back of the net is a different story. Remember, we spoke about it in the first half. It's a game of moments. And this game, the way that both of these teams play, they will all get chances. It depends on who is clinical on the day. That's just it. If you watch the Bayern game against PSG, Bayern were very, very poor in front of goal. PSG were very clinical, and that was the difference. So PSG will definitely get their moments. Whether or not they'll take it, that's what we live to see.
Whether PSG are going to take it, that is what Chelsea fans and the rest of the football family will be waiting to see. Kukurea with a quick ball, he finds João Pedro. Pedro weighs his option. Enzo Fernandez waiting for that pass, but he's been flagged offside for that pass that was delivered to him. And PSG will quickly pick up the ball and try to restart play. Vitinha gets the ball quickly to Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz decides to go with the left foot, but he's been quickly stopped there by Cole Palmer. And Victor Varaskelia will bring his man down. It's going to be a free kick against PSG. And you can see the PSG fans still chanting, trying to keep up. Don't forget that our coverage of the FIFA Club World Cup is proudly brought to you by Electroland Ghana. Hey Ghana, the Samsung kickoff promo is still on. It's a goal for savings. The CD is rising and Samsung prices are dropping. Get double price cuts on LED smart TVs, 4K UHDs, standing QLEDs and even OLEDs. Grab a Samsung OLED 65, 75 or 83 inches and walk away with a free projector and a big discount for your TV. Snag 100-inch and 120 inches projectors, Samsung Duracool fridges, inverter ACs with free Wi-Fi breakers, washing machines and more. All crazy good prizes. Also buy the bespoke 4-door fridge and get a free glass panel to match your style. Don't miss out. Rush to Electroland showrooms and authorized Samsung dealers nationwide. 050-315-9739. 050-315-9739 is the number to call. And the ball given away. And is actually been saved there by Nuno Mendes as Cole Palmer couldn't have a very good touch on that.
Well, yeah, I mean, PSG have started, you can say positively, they were trying to find a way back into this, but it hasn't yielded anything. They won't have to keep going. It's a huge problem they have on their hands. It's a difficult place to be in. 3-0 down. You don't know whether to back off or try to chase the game. It's a very complex position to be in. So let's see what happens. Chelsea, they are in a place of comfort. They are in a place of security. I'm sure they would want to possibly find a fourth goal just to put everything together and go home with the big purse and the wonderful Club World Cup trophy. The first one in terms of the expanded edition. But shout outs to the businesses supporting us this evening. ANC Corner, they are the ones hosting us. 957 Daiquiri Bar, Sweet Tops and Big Slice. Sweet Tops and Big Slice. They are the ones partnering us. So walk into the food corner, get yourself some shawarma from Sweet Top Bites, get yourself some pizza from Big Slice, get yourself a daiquiri, a cocktail, some wings and some coconut rice and wonderful tacos from 957 Daiquiri Bar. Just step in, get your menu and buy and support these businesses. They are the ones hosting us this evening right here at the ANC Corner.
Game continues, 51 minutes played. Chelsea 3, PSG 0. Ball down to Ashraf Hakimi. Chelsea still making sure their blocks are very much strong. Ousmane Dembele was trying to look for Ashraf Hakimi. Chelsea win possession. Vitinha, ball stolen away. A quick touch in there from Enzo. But PSG quickly combined this Doué and John Neves to win possession. Doué out to its marker. Clever touch, looking for the round of Ashraf Hakimi. This is Doué, goes past the second man, Gomsi with a tap back. And that's a very brilliant save there from Robert Sanchez. Absolutely fantastic, sharp reflex to keep the ball out of the goalpost. PSG still down by 3 goals to 0. Nuno Mendes with the delivery. Ball drops out to the extreme wide area. And Desiree Doué couldn't latch onto that.
That was a brilliant save from Sanchez. Point blank save. Shot is coming at him. Extends his hand and saves that. Brilliant. You really, really want to see that from your goalkeeper. You know, wonderful stuff. Wonderful stuff.
Wow, that is it there. The game getting much more difficult, but Robert Sanchez, who's been questioned a lot more times by the Chelsea fans, this evening delivering?
I'm actually very happy that he's proving his naysayers very, very wrong, because nobody gave him a chance. And if you check social media comments and all that, a lot of Chelsea fans were saying he's their major worry. People were thinking that he'll be the weak link in the team. But so far, he's proving that he's there to do a good job, and he's really done a good job in saving some of the most crucial shots from PSG. So I'm really happy so far for Robert Sanchez. He's done very, very well. He's been able to stop some of the balls. This ball, for example, was supposed to be a clean goal, but he came out, made a very, very good stop, and then kudos to him.
Very good stop there from Robert Sanchez. He's actually lived up to the billing in the last couple of times that PSG have tried to find a goal. But game continues. Nuno Mendes staying on the ball, leaves it for Vitinha just over the halfway line. The Portuguese international trying to run through, leaves the ball for Fabian Ruiz. Ruiz leaves it for Ousmane Dembele. Dembele has a run at Chalobah, tries to send in a delivery, comes across the face of goal. Sanchez nearly being caught in two minds there, but he quickly gets the ball out. And very good delivery comes in from Desiree Doué. Referee allows play to continue. Enzo Fernandez lies down on the turf in pain. Ousmane Dembele running into the opponent's out, leaves it for Victor Varaskelia. Varaskelia brings it down to his left foot. He drives in, and Malo Gusto makes that block. And clearly, it looks like Chelsea fans not happy with the decisions being called by Ali Reza Fagani from Iran.
I don't think any Chelsea fans should be shocked, because if it was a Palmeiras game, this was the same referee. He lets it go. He lets you play. So at the end of the day, the Chelsea players should know enough to you go down, he won't call it. Just play the game, bro. Just play the game.
Just play the game. Don't lose your head. Play to the whistle. And that has been what has served Chelsea the 3 goals from the first half. Desiree Doué with the ball. He drives one in there, but he's wide. The PSG are being forced to drive from afar. The Chelsea fans teasing PSG. And Nana Kwame, that was, a test from PSG.
I think
they're getting the
desperation there, because now Chelsea are sitting back and trying to defend their 3-goal lead. But I don't think that's the right thing for them to do. But let's see. Enzo Maresca has proven so far that he's a tactical genius.
Game continues, and that is João Pedro trying to get the better of Marquinhos, but he gets down. Referee Ali Reza Fagani not interested in that fall. I'm sure VAR will quickly review that. But João Neves out with his marker, leaves the ball inside central midfield. Vitinha gets close by. It's Desiree Doué. Doué leaves it for Hakimi. Vitinha gets the ball back to Hakimi. Now to Vitinha. Vitinha drops the ball into the center circle. It's picked up by Nuno Mendes. Mendes trying to get through an area of men, but his ball comes off the body of Reece James. Reece James pulls him down. Lirez are not interested in any of that fall, and the two players will quickly exchange words. Ball to Cole Palmer. Gets past Fabian Ruiz. Cole Palmer trying to get into an advanced position down the right hand side of Chelsea's attack. Leaves the ball for Malo Gusto. Gusto breaks it down for João Pedro, the player with the 3rd goal. Chelsea sending the ball back into their own half to restart play. Moises Caicedo close by. Addis Reece James back to Caicedo. Chelsea have been forced to get back as Levi Colwill leaves the ball for Reece James. Moises Caicedo. Malo Gusto. Cole Palmer wants that ball, but he decides to spend some time on the ball and leads it out for Cole Palmer. Palmer waiting for João Pedro to get into the penalty area, but he comes all the way into central midfield where he finds Moises Caicedo, Reece James, Levi Colwill just on the halfway line. Marco Correa presses wings down the left-hand side. Pedro Neto wants the ball. He gets the ball back to Correa. Not the very best of passes. PSG, clever touch and play there. And Vitinha brings Enzo Fernandez down. And it's going to be a free kick. Chelsea, more like a training exercise for them now.
Yes, they are growing into the game. I mean, they are trying to string the passes together to be able to drag PSG into their half and find the spaces in the back. But I think this was a penalty. It was a clear penalty. He was pulling João Pedro's jersey, and he put him down. It's a clear penalty. It's a clear penalty.
Wow. Nathan, what do you make of that decision?
I would have given a free kick. I think the foul started from just outside the area, so you call the foul there. I think he didn't give the penalty because Paulo must have recognized where it began and decided that I'm not giving a penalty for something that was not committed in the box. But I think a free kick should have gone to Chelsea. It was quite clear. Joao Pedro's jersey was being tugged. So for that, you call the foul outside the area. Chelsea have a free kick.
Once the foul was not called, the VAR doesn't give foul calls outside the penalty area. If it was in the box, I'm sure the referee would have been called to look at that, and the penalty would have been duly awarded Chelsea. 57 minutes played. Vitinha with the ball down the right-hand side, leads it for João Neves. Neves, it's been a very difficult evening for himself and Vitinha. Vitinha gets the ball to Neves. Neves trying to find Achraf Hakimi, and Bradley Bakola is getting ready to come on. Desiree Doué changes direction of play down the left-hand side. Kvaratskhelia too heavy apart for him to latch on to, and that can give way for the first substitution to be done. And it's Vicha Kvaratskhelia who is being taken off. He hasn't had a good day
at all. He's had a very poor game. It hasn't worked out for him. I think the entire competition has been a little subdued, so I'm not surprised at all. Too bad for him. Bradley Bakola comes on. Let's see what he can do. I mean, PSG are in a big hole at the moment. They need to come out of that. Winston in. It's important for us to know that we are live on X, we are live on Facebook, we are live on YouTube as well. You can catch the stream and enjoy what we are doing here at the ANC Corner in East Legon, powered by the people at ANC Corner, supported by wonderful businesses this evening. 957 Daiquiri Bar, Big Slice, and Sweet Talk Bites.
Well, don't forget that our coverage of the FIFA Club World Cup brought to you by Electroland Ghana and Anakwame Labi will be serving you with what you can get from Electroland soon. João Neves leaves the ball for Vitinha. Vitinha quickly trying to find space. He goes in with a drive, and it's been tipped away by Robert Sanchez. Fantastic.
Yes, I mean, Sanchez is doing very well. He's making sure that his naysayers will sleep early tonight, making sure that all the shots that are in, he's been a shot stopper for that. What do you think about this particular shot?
You know, Robert Sanchez, before the game began, I'm sure on social media he saw news from L'Equipe that Chelsea are in for Donnarumma. So he's out to prove a point. He's playing like a keeper whose job is on the line.
Well, corner kick there, but before the corner kick, well, it's been quickly played. Sent in. This be a goal, but the clearance comes in from Levi Cowell. Was rather João Pedro, the striker who dropped in deep to prevent Marquinhos from having anything on that. Successive corner kick for PSG. PSG have started asking lots of questions from all different kinds of play. They are crossing the ball. It's going to be substitution. Enzo Fernandez cannot play again, and he's being replaced by Andre Santos. Nathan,
I think that's a very, it's an obvious change to make. You can tell Enzo is feeling something in his hamstring. Better take him off. This game is 3-up in Chelsea's favor. Why risk it? Why keep the player on? Take him off quickly. Throw in Andre Santos. Let him have a few minutes of it and see where it takes Chelsea. I think that's a very obvious change. You make a point about PSG. PSG, you wonder where this PSG was in the first half. And when you ask that question, you have to give Chelsea credit for keeping PSG quiet up until this point. So, wonderful start from Chelsea. I think they have played brilliantly in this game. 60 minutes, 30 minutes left. I don't know if PSG can find something to make it, I don't know, maybe a bit of a contest or to put some pride on this, but Chelsea look good value at this point. Brilliant stuff that they've done this game. And let's see what Andre Santos has got to give from the bench.
Well, let's see what Andre Santos has got to give from the bench. And Vitinha's delivery going way wide, and it's going to be a goal kick. Time now for us to give big ups to Electroland Ghana and some song for what they are giving us for this FIFA Club World Cup.
So the watch party is probably brought to you by Samsung and Electroland. Now they are saying that there's a kickoff promo that is going on. Now the Samsung kickoff promo is on. It's a goal for savings. As the city rises, Samsung prices drop. Get double price cuts on LED smart TVs, 4K UHDs, standing Q LEDs, and even OLEDs. Now grab a Samsung OLED 65, 75 or 83 inches and walk away with a free projector and a big discount. Now snag 100 and 120 projectors, Samsung Duracool fridges, inverter ACs with free Wi-Fi breakers, washing machines, and many more. Now you can buy the bespoke 4-door fridge and get a free glass panel to match your style. You can call them on 050-315-9739. 050-315-9739. Samsung kickoff promo is game on for savings.
Cole Palmer still staying strong on the ball. He has Fabian Ruiz to beat. And Ruiz drops the ball just on the body of João Pedro, who keeps it in play. Chelsea, and it's going to be an offside against Cole Palmer. Fabian Ruiz. And Cole Palmer, needless for him to get into that tussle with Fabian Ruiz, but the referee will quickly speak to them and call for calm. Tempest rising.
I think Cole Palmer should take his time. I mean, you are leading 3-0. There's no need for these antics. There's no need to take more yellow cards already. Yes, I mean, the referee looks like he's out for Chelsea. So I don't think that players should go all out and be cussing and be saying all these kind of things for cards. So far, so good. 3-0. Chelsea still in the lead.
Well, game continues in the ball down the left-hand side. 63 minutes played. PSG tried to run over the attack, and that was João Neves. He was waiting for Bakola to spread wide his run, but decided to go on a narrow sprint and stayed with the ball. Ball back into midfield. Beraldo leaves it for his captain, Marquinhos. Ousmane Dembele. Achraf Hakimi. Hakimi looking for the round of Desiree Doué. Doué inside the penalty area. Sent one in. But Levi Cole steps in to make that block. Chelsea will clear the line. Pedro Neto goes in quickly to Marco Correa. Very much shot. He's been brought down by Achraf Hakimi. And it's going to be a free kick. Chelsea calling for a yellow card for Hakimi. But the referee, Ali Reza Fagani, not showing it. Chelsea fans are furious. The PSG are not being cautioned.
I mean, it's very surprising. This is a yellow card offense. Donald Trump in the card. Donald Trump in the card. So it's very surprising that the referee didn't flash a yellow card in this situation. It was a clear yellow card offense.
The referee not flashing out the yellow card. But game continues in there. Marquinhos will quickly clear his line. Fabian Ruiz trying to flick off the ball to Bradley Bacola. Picked up by Malo Gusto. Gusto with a quick ball down the right hand side. And it goes to Cole Palmer. Moises Caicedo. Caicedo lays it for Santos. Santos down the right hand side. He finds Malo Gusto. Gusto goes in with a low cross. But Beraldo pushes it back to Malo Gusto. Gusto gets the ball to Pedro Neto. Neto, is he going to shoot? Decides to go wide to Cole Palmer. Palmer. He has support from Neto, but decides to go to Malo Gusto. Gusto with a delivery, but it goes wide, and it's going to be a goal kick. 65 minutes played. Chelsea still in control. If PSG have anything to do, they have just 25 minutes to do it.
I think they're on the right path. They are trying to hold PSG and stopping the attack. So far, so good. So far, so good. Maybe by the 70th minute, we'll see some fresh legs. Maybe we'll see Delap come in for João Pedro so that he can aid in the runs, because João Pedro looks tired. It's only 64 minutes and he's already tired. And you can tell that the weather conditions are not really favorable as well. So Chelsea should keep on. But at the 70th minute, they can bring in the likes of Delap to hold the play up front.
Well, game continues and he has 65 minutes played. Free kick for PSG. Desiree Doué brought down by Pedro Neto. And it was a collision. It wasn't intentional. Neto is on a yellow card and he's trying to be very much careful. Trying to prevent the opponents from getting into that play. The last 5 games that Chelsea had played with PSG, it had been 2 wins for PSG. And then just a win for Chelsea with 2 draws. But it looks like Chelsea this time around are getting one better of their opponents.
Absolutely, and they are good value for it. PSG need to do something and need to do it really quick. 65 minutes on the clock. Maybe a goal could spark a comeback. But Chelsea as well need one as an insurance. This PSG team is not one to be ruled out, Kelvin.
Well, from the general Kozifiaka delivery inside there from Vitinha. Robert Sanchez boldly comes out and he picks it up with ease. He's been the star man for Chelsea, I think, this evening.
I mean, Sanchez is doing very, very well. I mean, I'm one of the people who didn't believe that he was up to the task in this game. But so far, so good. I mean, very, very amazing saves, making sure that he's commanding the areas in the box. So far, so good for Sanchez.
Well, it's going to be a second substitution for Chelsea. Fabian Ruiz clearly not happy. And Liam Delap comes on. How will this change Chelsea's dynamics, Nana Kwame?
I was expecting this change sooner than later, because João Pedro seemed very exhausted, tired legs. He's been running, putting pressure in the front. But so far, he looked tired, looked wasted. So it was a good thing that Enzo Maresca is bringing in another striker. He has the pace, he has the strength. His hold-up play is amazing. So Delap can also change the game or affects the game a few minutes to the 70th minute.
Another summer signing, Liam Delap.
Nicholas Jackson should be asking himself some very serious questions. I mean, he had chance after chance after chance to cement himself as that top front man at Chelsea. He was given the benefit of the doubt so many times, and now he's third choice to 2 new signings. He really should ask himself questions, Calvin.
Well, he really should ask himself questions. Game continues. Liam Delap with his first touch, running at Beraldo. Liam Delap, is he going to shoot? He does want to shoot, and Donnarumma with a fantastic stretch, and he parries the ball away for a corner kick. That was a brilliant run from Liam Delap, but Donnarumma denying Chelsea a 4th goal.
Wonderful stuff there. What I love about that attempt, the determination to hold the ball, go past the man.
One. That's the big right hand behind it for the corner.
But years' time, Donnarumma into Chelsea in the French press out of this game. And he's having words with Delap.
Choice striker. I don't know how he's going to go past these two, Delap and Joao Pedro. I think that Jackson will need something extraordinary to change his career at Chelsea. If you ask me now, he's out in the cold, and it will be hard for him to dislodge these two.
That delivery inside the penalty area. Gianluigi Donnarumma comes out. He fists it away, not too far. Cole Palmer miscues that ball. Is gone for a goal kick for PSG. 2 players coming on. Goncalo Ramos and then Mayulu. And that is Goncalo Ramos and Mayulu getting ready to come on, as well as Warren Zaire-Emery. Reece James down on the turf. As usual, he's back. Nana Kwame, another. He's been brilliant in that midfield. So Chelsea lose him is going to cause lots more trouble.
He's been excellent. He's been very, very excellent. I mean, I didn't expect this this kind of performance from him. But fatigue will set in. Fitness issues will set in. But I'm sure Chelsea have the squad depth to be able to replace some of these players. I mean, when the fatigue sets in, there are a lot of players on the bench who can come in and fill in the spaces.
Wow. That is from Nana Kwame. We'll take the cooling break before we get back into the resumption of the game. Yeah. Nathan, any words?
Well, I think before, it's important to always recognize our friends and partners who have supported us tonight. ANC Corner, wonderful stuff. They've been great. Shout outs to 957 Daiquiri Bar. Wonderful people there. They really held us down. So if you are listening to us, you want a daiquiri, you want a cocktail, you want tacos, you want wings, you want their fabulous coconut rice, just go to 957, get their menu, and buy as much as possible from them. If you love your pizza, go to Big Slice, they'll sort you out. If you love your shawarma, go to Sweet Top Bites. They will sort you out with some wonderful shawarma for you to enjoy. Shout out once again to ANC Corner for hosting us this evening. And to Electroland, they are the power behind our coverage of the Club World Cup live on Sporty 106.1 FM. And they have the kickoff promo. So go out there, buy a TV and get a great discount and goodies. Go out there and also buy a projector or a fridge or an inverter AC with Wi-Fi breakers. And you get great discounts. If you buy the bespoke 4-door fridge, you get a free glass panel to match your style. So don't miss out. Go to Electroland showrooms all over Ghana. Call 050-315-9739. Samsung kickoff promo. It's game on for savings.
Well, before we get back into action, there's other updates from the Women's Euro 2025 Championship. England have thumped Wales 5-1. Just a minute more to end. And France have come from behind to defeat Netherlands 4-2. Dauphine. Yes, Dauphine Cascarino with a brace in the 64th and 67th minute. But Katoto got the equalizer. And it's now France leading, and they are already on top. Winston, a little over 20 more minutes for us to play at the MetLife Stadium. And it's Chelsea still in the lead. 3-0. It's been an overwhelming dominance
Ashraf Hakimi goes off. Desiree Doué goes off. Fabian Ruiz goes off.
Yeah.
And Warren Zaire-Emery, Goncalo Ramos, and then Mayulu come on to replace them.
Yeah, I think this is an indication of that PSG are done.
Yeah.
Because obviously, I told somebody when I saw the lineup, PSG had thrown all their cards into the first half. And when it didn't work out, obviously they'd give it a go the first 15 minutes of the second half. When that didn't work out, this is an indication that it's probably, just like Yao said in the first half, it's probably been over for a while. And this is an indication because the very best is what he played. What's on the bench is not really, they can do something, but they can't really do something to the extent where his starting 11 can. And I've been telling people that, you know, this PSG team, they're not a complete team. But the way they play and the way they finish off teams early, it's papered over the cracks. They're not a very deep team. So hopefully, after this competition, they'll be able to plug in those holes and fill in what they need, that depth that they need to be able to compete and be competitive when the new season comes around. So that's the difference between Chelsea and PSG.
Well, a different animal Chelsea become whenever they get into Europe or the world stage. And that is why they've managed to thump PSG by this margin with 17 more minutes to play. A delivery down the right-hand side. Can it be kept in play? But Chalobah quickly headed down for Robert Sanchez. And Goncalo Ramos couldn't get anything on that. Robert Sanchez with the ball now, looking at easily releasing it. And goalkeeper has had a very good evening. A long ball down the left-hand side can be kept in play by Pedro Neto. He does well to keep it in play. The Portuguese trying to get the better of Marquinhos. But he has support coming in from Andre Santos. He's dropped looking for the free kick, but referee says nothing doing. Marquinhos with a dink of a pass. Warren Zaire-Emery. Mayulu gets past Moises Caicedo. Mayulu on the ball. And he's been pushed down by Moises Caicedo. It's going to be a free kick against Chelsea. Moises Caicedo pushing Mayulu down. The referee has whistled for a free kick for Mayulu. He's getting ready. You can see the Chelsea fans in their numbers at the MetLife Stadium. Over 87,000 capacity. Quick ball down the left-hand side of attack. Ball drops inside the penalty area. Goncalo Ramos. Not the very best of touch, but Levi Cole with a touch. Bradley Bacola steals the ball away. Lays it for Warren Zaire-Emery. Goes down to his right-hand side. He finds Ousmane Dembele. Mayulu gets inside the penalty area. Cut back. Ball drops inside. And no opportunity, but drops in. And Chelsea still in possession. The ball wasn't allowed to go. It's going to be a free kick against João Neves. And he tells Marco Correa, clearly, there was nothing I did against you, so you need to get up. But the referee had already whistled for a free kick. And Moises Caicedo trying to talk to João Neves. But that was a good piece of play. But Chelsea have a very resolute defense.
I mean, it's quite surprising that the referee is not giving a yellow card for this challenge. It was clearly a late challenge. And then, no, come on, man. Come on, man.
So that
I don't know why this is a yellow carded offense. This is a yellow card.
That was quite.
This is clearly a yellow card offense.
Well, the stamp there. From it, you can see Enrique clearly not happy, but game continues. I know he's down Rhys James, and doesn't look like he can continue again as medics will quickly get onto the pitch to attend to him. And Dewsbury Hall will be coming on to replace him. Will the dynamics for Chelsea change?
Well, it tells you the squad depth that Chelsea have on the bench. I mean, Rhys James has done very, very well this last 75 minutes. But when the fatigue sets in, that's where it begins to take a toll on your footballing play or the way you play. So I see movement on the bench. I see Nkunku getting ready to come on. I see Kieran Dewsbury Hall also getting ready to come on. He is one of the unspoken heroes in this Chelsea team. I mean, in the last few times he's played in the Club World Cup, anytime he comes on, there's another fresh of there's some fresh air or some fresh breath that comes to the Chelsea squad. So it's good. It's good. I mean, so far I'm seeing Pedro Neto is going off, and then Rhys James also is going off. So we'll see Nkunku come in and Kieran Dewsbury Hall coming in to replace these two players.
Well, Chelsea 3, PSG 0. Nkunku and Dewsbury Hall have come on. They are coming on into the game. Rhys James has already been substituted. Dewsbury Hall and Nkunku are coming on. Rhys James goes off
as well as Pedro Neto. He hasn't really had that, vibrancy we saw from him in the previous 2 games he played.
Yes, I mean it's a different game today. Chelsea didn't come in to dominate the game as everybody expected, but 3 goals up. Pedro Neto has done his quota. It's now time for him to go off for Nkunku, who in his defense, I think he's done very, very well in this tournament. Anytime he has the opportunity to come on, he comes on and he shows that he still has some energy and some juice left to push the team forward. So far, so good. I like the changes. I don't think Winston is happy about the changes, by the way.
No, you see, I think Pedro Neto, you could see he's very disappointed. He raised his hands. I think that you could get another 20 minutes from him. And also in a game like this where he's chasing the goal king, I think the right decision is to keep him on. He has done a very kept Ashraf Hakimi in his place, and he's done very, very well. But again, that's why Maresca is the coach, and that's why we are here talking about him. So, he knows what he's doing.
Well, he knows what he's doing. PSG being served a taste of their own medicine, what they've been meting out to other teams, finishing games very early and putting other teams in a tight corner. 12 more minutes for them to find any answers to the questions Chelsea have asked them this evening. Vitinha trying to stay strong on the ball. Very good defensive work there from Bayulian. He's been pushed down. He's been pushed down. Nuno Mendes. Moises Caicedo picks up the captain's armband. Free kick against Chelsea. Game continues. Bradley Bacola down the left-hand side. Waiting for delivery inside the penalty area. Desiree Doué, Ousmane Dembele. Bacola, he has Drewsby Hall and Malo Gusto to beat. Ball comes into João Neves. Leaves it for Marquinhos. Looking for that drive. But his press play down the right-hand side. He finds Warren Zaïre. Leaves it for Ousmane Dembele. Dembele switches direction of play. Leaves it for Nuno Mendes. Mendes couldn't keep it in play, but it's quickly picked up by Neves. Neves goes down to his left. And he finds Mendes again. But a block comes in from Malo Gusto and Enrique. He seems not to be finding any answers to the questions Chelsea asking them. And a lot more defensive work to do now for Chelsea as they will protect their lead. Looking at going back home with a clean sheet. A delivery inside the penalty area, but picked up easily by Robert Sanchez. And Sanchez will send in a quick ball looking for the run there of Liam Delap. Delap gets the better of Beraldo. Can that be the 4th? And Donnarumma, a very huge frame. And the ball comes off his body for a corner kick. Chelsea nearly finding a 4th.
I don't know how he missed that, but let's give Donnarumma his credit. I mean, he made himself big in front of the pole. Make sure that Delap didn't have anywhere else to go. But this should have been an easy goal. It should have been an easy goal. It was a chance between him and the goalkeeper. But so far, so good. I think Chelsea's game plan is still working in their favor.
Chelsea's game plan still working in their favor. Christopher Nkunku leaves the ball for Cole Palmer. Liam Delap still battling inside the penalty area with Nuno Mendes. Chelsea with a corner kick. Dembele asks to move back. Quickly effected to Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku leaves it down for Malo Gusto. Gusto trying to outweigh this marker. Nkunku. But João Neves, but he steals the ball away. He's going to be a throw-in against PSG. Nothing PSG seems to be doing is working. Malo Gusto quickly effected. Lays it down for Cole Palmer. Strong on the ball. Cole Palmer still in control. Lays it down for Drewsby Hall. Slots it back to Marco Correa. Levi Colwill. Trying to send in a dink of a pass, but Marquinhos read the situation. Warren Zaïre out to this Marcus. Warren Zaïre, and he's been pulled down by Levi Colwill. It's going to be a yellow card. Yellow card to Levi Colwill for that pull on Warren Zaïre. And Levi Colwill will go into the books of the referee. And Ali Reza Fagani will whistle. Game continues. PSG with a quick free kick. Bradley Bacola trying to get the better of it. Gets inside the penalty area. Can this be the goal? And the ball is quickly picked up by Robert Sanchez. Normally a routine save that is going to be for him every minute. If it's hit as many times as that. And it was Cole Palmer trying to get onto that pass, but game clearly moving away. Levi Colwill on a yellow card. 8 more minutes to be played. Chelsea 3, PSG 0, Sporty 106.1 FM. Our coverage of the FIFA Club World Cup across our affiliates in Kumasi and Takrade
Also on the digging box, Malo Gusto cleverly jumps out to prevent his French compatriot from latching onto that ball. And that is a sliding tackle coming in from Nuno Mendes. Just runs into the body of Christopher Nkunku. And the referee clearly, Winston not happy with decisions from the referee.
No, I mean, bro, you can't tell me PSG have gotten away with so many tackles and not even a single yellow card. But Chelsea have 4. Come on, bro. I mean, everybody who's watching, even from a neutral perspective, can see what's happening.
Well, and Ali Reza Fagani will quickly whistle for the game to restart. Malo Gusto plays it down to find Andre Santos. Santos gives the ball back to Gusto. Leaves it for Liam Delap. Delap strong on the ball. And Mayulu forces him to lose possession as Nuno Mendes will pick it up. Mendes comes all the way to Beraldo. Beraldo to Vitinha. Vitinha comes in quickly to João Neves. Neves with the ball over the halfway line. He finds Usman Dembele. Dembele, Marco Correa bundles him off the ball. It's going to be a free kick against Chelsea. Marco Correa.
This referee is incredible. I've never seen anything like it. This is amazing. Amazing.
84 minutes of Chelsea leading by 3-0. A brace from Cole Palmer and João Pedro with a goal. All inside the first half, separating Chelsea from Paris Saint-Germain. And it looks like someone has hit Marco Correa down on the turf. And Ali Reza Fagani will quickly get onto that. And the yellow card goes into João Neves.
Finally.
That was quite nasty from him.
Finally. It should be a red.
Well,
it should be a red card.
We'd have to get onto.
I really hope the VAR looks at this because it should be a red card.
And it looks like the referee quickly speaking to his man. Oh, but clearly, what was Kukurea?
That's a red card offense. That's a red. He pulled his hair. He pulled his hair.
And João Neves.
You don't do that in the game. You don't do that. That's a red card.
João Neves.
VAR should check that. That's a red card offense.
João Neves pulling the hair of Marco Correa. Frustrating times for the PSG young man.
That's a red card offense. I don't know. Yes, thank you. Thank you. That's a red card offense. That is a red card offense. You don't pull somebody's hair. Come on.
And look more like.
That's a red card offense.
Marco Correa played his man.
That's a red card offense. And there goes the game.
Look, look at that. Once you are, that is
You don't pull his
absolutely
hair.
silly.
You don't pull his hair. That's ridiculous.
Absolutely silly. You do not do that at any point in the game.
That's
this
ridiculous.
is a red card. That's a red card.
That's a red card.
It's a red card offense.
You can see it hurts the referee to give it, but it's a red card.
It is a red card.
Red card, and the referee would understand. We'll quickly get into it, and the yellow would be overruled, and João Neves has been sent off. He's been given his marching orders, and Chelsea will finish the game with the man advantage.
Chelsea. We'll see whoop at Chelsea. Chelsea na ubenya.
And the game continues as you can hear the Chelsea fans.
Game on again.
85 minutes approaching the 86th minute. Chelsea 3, PSG 0. And as you can see, things getting much more difficult for PSG. The Parisians still struggling. A long ball in there from PSG, and Chelsea throwing everything behind it. Who is down? Referee tells him to quickly get up and allows play to continue. And Moises Caicedo pushes his man down. And it's going to be a free kick against Chelsea. And you can see Mayulu. He's been brought down as many times as he can recollect. And look at that. That was clearly a foul there from Moises Caicedo. But Chelsea are complaining that the initial incident should have been a foul for the Blues. And as you can see, the replay of the João Neves incident again. It just played into the books of the Spaniard. And Ali Reza Fagani, PSG, still looking for that consolation. looking for the consolation. 3-0 Chelsea. Free kick for PSG. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha goes in short. Can Nuno Mendes, he drives and comes off the body of Malo Gusto. And Chelsea have every space, every hole sealed. Before this game, PSG had gone knockout games 18-0 in terms of aggregate. But this time around, they're on the back foot. It's going to be 18-3 thanks to Chelsea's 3 goals.
Well, this is a lesson to PSG very early in this wonderful run that they've been on that led them to a Champions League final and a Club World Cup final. I think that tonight or to whatever time it is, daytime, whatever, it should remind them of the hard work it will take, and it will remind them of the cracks in
Round about this time, scored a great goal for England. In fact, the year to the day, Usman just picked up a yellow as well. Palmer Geyser. The Euro 2024 final, undone by Cucurella and Spain. England losing that one 2-1, but Palmer and Cucurella will celebrating in a couple of minutes' time here.
Yeah, teeing up Oyarzabal for the goal.
Vitinha doing everything in that second half to try and get PSG back into it.
Was lively and industrious.
Ramos. Gonçalo Ramos. He turns the defender for Chelsea. And the ball has been quickly rolled away. Chelsea still in their defensive mode. Warren Zaïre with a delivery. Blocked there in the strike. Dewsbury Hall mixing a shot pass. He finds Cole Palmer. Palmer will send in a long one away. Anywhere will do now. Liam Delap winning the possession down the left hand side. Liam Delap. He has Beraldo to beat. But Delap's effort has to be brought back. Very strong on the ball, and it looks like the referee has whistled for a foul there against PSG. And it's going to be a free kick for Chelsea. Vitinha clearly not happy with it. But that is the decision from the Iranian centre man. Beraldo, it was rather Gonçalo Ramos. It was a heavy barge into his man, Liam Delap. And it's going to be a free kick for Chelsea down the left-hand side. Enzo Maresca and Chelsea, they will be winners of the first ever 2018 FIFA Club World Cup expanded edition. And that will be great. 5 minutes of additional time to be played. Chelsea, you have 5 more minutes to go away with the lead. And it's Vitinha trying to steal possession, but he's been brought down, and it's going to be a free kick for PSG. 5 minutes of added time in the first minute of the additional minute. Nuno Mendes trying to send the ball down. Bradley Bacola looking forward to outwitting this man, but the sliding tackle comes in. And anywhere will do now from Chaluba. Trevor Chaluba and Andre Santos. They are putting in every effort to make sure that they run away with a clean sheet. 4 more minutes to be played. Bradley Bacola lays the ball down the right hand side, and he finds Mayulu close by is Vitinha, man in the midfield alone, as João Neves has been shown his marching orders. Ball drops in for the captain. And Bradley Bacola breaks him down under control. An opportunity, but he's been flagged offside. 4 more minutes to be played. And Chelsea already running away with the trophy. It's going to be quite difficult for PSG to come, but it's been a masterclass.
Into Miami and Real Madrid. But Chelsea, all the way through, they've been improving. And based on this as well, it's going to be their second big trophy of the season. Now they're finally arriving. Is this project gathering real pace now?
Maybe, but it certainly is a wonderful result that Maresca's built up to. It's so impressive in the closing stages of the Premier League season. What the last 10 in the Premier League, which saw them manage to make it into the into the top 4 and qualified for the UEFA League. But still, they were competition. I suspect of many of the other teams in the
Vitinha is down for PSG. Europe begins down and now gift by Robert Sanchez. At least over the last few years of making mistakes that imperious today. Emery. Keep one towards Barcola. So looking comfortable for Chelsea.
Christopher Nkunku. Nkunku down his right, Chelsea. Goes into Delap. Nkunku looking for the return. But Delap will spend some.
Well, that's a poor challenge. What colour is the card going to be? Just yellow for Mendes. He clattered into Nkunku.
He's taking on it here. Nkunku getting rid of it. Just slips going into the challenge. Hopefully for him, he's down.
That's what saves him. In fact, he lost his footing. It's a rare off day for Mendes. Finals MVP in the Nations League in June. Sensational season for the 23-year-old. Chelsea getting ready to celebrate.
There's a few Frenchmen getting ready to celebrate, but they're not with PSG. Augusto has actually had a really good game for Chelsea so far today. And Nkunku, since he's come on.
Chalobah's been good at the back. Fell centre half. Maresca leading Chelsea to victories over LAFC, Esperance, Vika, Palmeirense, and now PSG. What a performance from the Blues. We have the jerseys at the ready. World champions in 2025. A lot of people expected it would be Paris Saint-Germain. Chelsea have won the FIFA Club World Cup. Cole Palmer.
22nd and 30th minute finish. And João Pedro with a 43rd minute finish. And Chelsea. Brigadier General finally take over.
Absolutely, it's full time, and Chelsea are champions of the world. And you can hear the noise here. We hear from a few Chelsea fans. What did you make of the game?
Good. I'm very happy. This thing is really sad. You know, we can find a first time and take. But let's go back and come. So Chelsea for life.
Oh no! Yeah, the Blues forever #1, the best.
I have the main activist here. How do you feel? Chelsea is currently beating the best team in the world at this particular
Please
season.
rephrase your sentence.
No,
rephrase your sentence for answer you. You can't tell me PSG is the best team in the world. So rephrase your sentence. That will answer you.
I said Chelsea are just beating the best team in the world this season.
Was the best team. Use that word.
Yes, you're not listening. You are reacting. You are not listening. I'm saying Chelsea has just beaten the best team in the world this season. So what does that make you?
Oh, definitely.
Of course. So why are you reacting? That's all I'm saying.
See, this is what Chelsea will do. Hey, see, this is what Chelsea will do to you, bro. Bro,
so
what?
To finish with that case.
Wait. What's something? This is what Chelsea will do to you. They're going to beat you, make you vex. They're going to beat you, make you vex.
Look, right now, Chelsea have won a Club World Cup, so you cannot argue with they say they are world champions. Right now, Chelsea are champions. I doubted them. A lot of people doubted them, but they've been able to beat PSG. So I take back my word. Chelsea are now world champions. They are the undisputed world champions. When you win the World Cup, win the Club World Cup, world champions.
All right. The truth be say, we go rule the world for 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. 4 years. 4.
We are winning.
Full time at the MetLife Stadium.
Savo. Hello, Chelsea. Hey, we made it. We are winning. By the grace of God. We made it. First person to take the cup. First person to take Conference League. We do all. I personally don't understand. The Blues for life. I personally don't understand why we have Enzo Maresca in our team as our coach. Why? Because before the match, Cole Palmer was asked, what do you want? And what did Cole Palmer say? We want what? PSG. And indeed, how many goals did Cole Palmer score? How many goals? He scored 2. So, Cole Palmer actually, see.
You are too happy.
Hey! Oh, Chelsea! No tension. We are winning by the grace of God. Yahweh. Sabo.
All right.
I know say they search me. Me I dey here. I tell you everything already.
Yeah.
They miss them. I say within 2 minutes. If they fit score 2 goals, they don't go fit win. Me I predict 3-1.
All right.
My platform, my Twitter handle, my IG, my WhatsApp.
Hey, Chelsea for more.
Since last week I predict 3-1.
Chelsea for more.
They just they pay me say they don't get goal. But I'm fan is if they share our Champions League.
All right.
You see, I would like to also credit PSG because, it's not easy to be in the final of the club.
Chelsea, say yeah.
We have to be realistic. Chelsea has disappointed all enemies,
yeah.
and they have nullified all rebellious people. Because now, what we are aiming for now is the Champions League. Because if we can beat PSG that won the Champions League, that means, be careful, we are coming.
Chelsea,
we are coming. What did I say? Champions League, we are coming. Thank you.
Chelsea, say yeah. Chelsea, yeah. Chelsea, yeah. Chelsea, Chelsea,
All right. Sporadic scenes. Wonderful, beautiful scenes. Right here at ANC Corner. This viewing party was proudly brought to you by Electroland and Samsung.
Thank you so much, Kobe Perry. Shout outs to our host, ANC Corner. Shout outs to them. They've been amazing today and tonight. Shout outs to all the businesses who supported 957 Daiquiri Bar. I encourage as many people as they can to get in there, buy yourself a daiquiri, cocktail, wings, tacos, coconut fried rice, the whole package. You love them. To Sweet Top Bites, wonderful shawarma people. Go there, grab a shawarma. To Big Slice, they are the pizza people. Whether you want a small slice, big slice, medium size, they are there. They will get you some pizza for you to enjoy. That's how we wrap it up tonight. From the ANC Corner. My name is Nathan Kwa. Many thanks to everybody who tuned in, to everybody who showed up, to our hosts and the supporting businesses. Many shouts from my team, Calvin Osu, Winston Michaels, Kosi Fiaka, and Nana Kwame Labi, to the podcast team, to the technicians.
We are champions of the world.
And excited Kosifi Akase that Chelsea are champions of the world. So from here, we are wrapping up. My name is Nathan Kwa. Thank you so much for being part of our coverage of the FIFA Club World Cup that happened in the United States. It's been an interesting journey. Chelsea at the end are the ultimate winners. They walk away with the trophy and a hat load of money. We'll catch you later. Keep a dials locked on Sporty 106.1. We were
Join us this Sunday, July 13th at 5 p.m.
of sport. We'll catch you somewhere in the capital. Have a good night and please keep listening to SportyFM. Yeah.
So this week we'll be breaking this game down. Make sure you tune in to Monday Night Sporty tomorrow evening, and we will do a complete post-mortem of this game. Chelsea fans across the world must be excited. We're having a party right here. We are not going anytime soon. Remember, yes, this was brought to you by Electroland Ghana. We're live at the ANC corner. 957 Daiquiri Sweet Top Bites as well made this possible. Keep it locked on SportyFM 106.1 megahertz. Your voice of sports. Nathan, any final words before we sign out?
I just want to thank everybody who came out to enjoy the evening with us. It's been good. All the fans who are here, the Chelsea fans, PSG fans, everybody. Shout outs to all of you. Shout outs to our partners. Shout outs to our partners, ANC Corner, for holding us down. To 957 Daiquiri Bar, to Big Top Bites, to Big Slice. Many shouts to you guys. Have been great sport. We'll do this again sometime soon. Thank you so much, and we'll catch you later.
I didn't wrap up.
3 goals.